Fucking live, man, no wonder. Right, I don't even know if we're fucking live. Yes, we're live. Thank fuck. Here's me thing. There's me, no, I've done it wrong. There's me fucking thing to join. One muckle, I'm sure I missed it, but... So there's the thing. Hold on. I don't even know if anyone's there. Don't tell me. Okay, Paddy, Steam, am I on yet? Someone tell us if I'm on. So I'm just learning this. It's the first time I've used it. How do, Paddy? I must be fucking on, mustn't I? Can anybody see the link? What you used to, what's that? Craig Hope. How the fuck's Craig Hope? We'll probably get some cheeky cunts on, yeah. We're there. How do you put them on? Add to stream. Is that what it is? Add edit name, add the stream. Kick from studio. Add the stream. Right, are you on?
All right, mate.
Craig Hope, how are you, lad?
All right, mate, you?
I'm all right. You need to get on a fucking diet, mind. You'll end up with diabetes.
Fucking hell. Starting early, yeah?
I'll be telling you shortly that you've got that type 2 diabetes. Oh, has he already done it?
No, I'm pre-diabetic.
Right, that's all right. I'm surprised, mate, besides here. What's the crack?
From my point of view, right, I've been following all this shit you've been having with Humphreys and that, right? And I just, do you know when you're saying that they're blaming you for the murders and that?
Aye.
And you like the only thing
I've sat in court and listened to them blaming me for the murders, mate.
You know, I know, but like from the viewer's point of view, right? We haven't seen that part of it where they are categorically blaming you for the murders.
Just Google Freddie Knight's murder and you'll see.
But,
right. I don't know the date here, but there's newspaper articles out there where they're blaming us.
Right.
There's also newspaper articles out there where
you know what I mean, mate?
But everybody's seen them, to be honest. But if you Google it, Evening Chronicle, Freddie Knight's murder, Paddy Conroy, you'll come up with the article. They're also blaming us for the jury nobbling a jury.
I've seen that one,
but in the same trial, you know, this is what blaming us for Freddie's murder and that trial too.
Yeah.
So
another thing,
and Viv's murder.
I don't know why anyone would believe what that Cookie was saying last night. Like,
he's a fucking.
He's a murderer himself, isn't he?
Aye, that's right. Burgled my fucking pub twice, man. Didn't even get a clip for it. And then he sat there trying to make it as if in Humphreys is trying to make him out as if he's fucking God.
And if you notice, he was trying to push him into seeing certain things, like when he says like, do you think Paddy Conroy is a police informer? And Cookie was like,
I'm coming up, it's great, but go on, be told.
Wait, I didn't know. And it was like, oh, right, okay then. Well, do you think trying to blame someone for a murder is informant? And Cookie was like, well, you went, well, that's all I need. That's all I need. You know what I mean?
What about them blaming me for the murders?
Aye, man. That's all I want to see, mate.
Right, cheers, lad. Listen, you'll see through them if you watch all of it long enough, and if you're not daft, you'll see through all of it, and you'll see who's right, and you'll see who's wrong. I've took my lad at this. Same who's refusing to take them. The same who are blaming me for the murders. That's why I've had to come on YouTube to defend myself.
Aye, he's jumping on that and all, saying that if you watched that programme last night, saying that one of your lie detectors nobody's got any proof of, but Terry Mullins has came out and said you passed it, hasn't he?
That's right, aye. Well, John McCain spoke to Terry Mullins as part of the show I was doing with him and Decker Heggie. And Terry Mullins was gonna get on that show. He spoke to John anyway, and John's tells Humphreys all about this on the Humphreys show. He tells him I've spoken to Terry Mullins. He's passed both the tests.
Right.
Yeah, but Terry Mullins, to be fair, it calls you a liar, Paddy.
You know what it is?
A liar. Because you're a liar, Paddy.
How the fuck did he get on there? Kick from studio. How did he even get in? It's come under Karma. Karma's corner. Him. How the fucking bastard? How do you back it off? At the stream.
Hello, Paddy.
You alright, lad? Who's that, Craig?
I've fucking been following you for all the years, mate. Even when I was in the Durham jail, I was following your stories and that, mate. And fucking, like I say, but I've been watching you lately. That Dicker Hickey, mate, and all the other ones, mate. They haven't got a laugh on you, mate. You're a true loyal man. There's nobody out there who can put anything on you.
I just try to be straight all the time. I'm not like these fucks telling lies all the time. You've just had the biggest liar walking there. I don't even know how he fucking got on. He changed his name to Karma's Corner.
All he's trying to do, mate, is make yourself get that little bit of extra fame and make yourself look good, Paddy, bro. In the day, you don't need to prove nobody. You're on here putting it out of the world, and in my eyes, a guilty man wouldn't do that. He would hide behind things and get other people to report things.
I notice Humphreys hasn't once asked any of them to take the lie detector test for any of the murders they're blaming me for. He just blanks all that, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm really good friends with young Viv Graham, like the son, young Viv, and like when he was coming up my end of the woods and like Northumberland area, like he's a different kettle of fish to his dad, but to that man to this day, it's an unsolved biggest murder case in history. You know what I mean? Nearly 30 years to this day, he hasn't still been found, like the killer, and deep down there blaming you and all that you've done, lie detectors and past them, you were not involved in anything to do with Viv. So,
that's right, that's right. Them was refusing to do them.
That's what I'm saying. Where's their evidence? Where's their confirmation to say that they've been out there and proven they're not involved, which they're not. They've got something to hide, that's all I can say. You haven't, mate. You're on here day in, day out, putting yourself out there that you're nobody but the person you are yourself, Paddy.
They've shown it to the public, haven't they?
Yeah, aye. They have, mate.
Point the finger. I've took my lie detector test. And now they're refusing to take one, but they'll take one of our fucking dribble.
Exactly. You've done all the ones. When they put something to you, you've went and done it. If they've said to you, Paddy, take a lie detector on this, you've went there by that and you've passed them. So you're a man to prove nothing to nobody, mate. You've done what you need to do. Now let them daft cunts sit there and come back with something what can be solid, concrete evidence on you.
Which they'll not have. They cannot have. Listen, man, he won't even come and do due diligence. He's refused to do the due diligence with KRN. What for? Yeah.
If he didn't have now to hide, he would do it.
That's right. If he had some credence. Like something to prove that I'm a fucking informer of somewhere, something like solid. He's got fuck all. He can't have anything. I've told you that. Tell everyone before we started. I wanted to do it live. No, they could have anything at all on me, couldn't they? And I wanted to do it live. Now, if you've been a grass sometime in your life, they could have paperwork from fucking any case, couldn't they?
That's it. Aye.
That's right. So I'm saying, I don't even need to say your paperwork. Let's do it fucking live. I know you've got nothing. And
exactly.
Bottom at the fucking end.
That's what I'm saying. You've done everything they've asked. And then when you're asking them, they kind of come back with nothing to you, like saying, oh, we'll do it. There's bottle it, mate. So you're the bigger man at the end of the day. You're just putting it out there that you're nothing but the man that you were back in the day, a loyal fucking person that'll say what you've got on your mind. You didn't beat around the bush. And that's like what I'm saying.
I didn't even want to come on you speaking about fucking murders, to be honest. But you know, when they're accusing you of these murders, you got any choice? You've got to come and defend yourself. Anyway, Craig, listen, there's somebody else. Jimmy Savile wants to join. I don't know how fucking Jimmy Savile is. It's been nice talking to you, Craig. I'll catch you next time. Let's see how we do this. We remove from stream. I hope this doesn't ban you. It just says remove from stream. Oh, I've removed the wrong one. I've removed the fucking wrong one. No, I haven't. Kick from studio, edit mic, edit name, moot. No, Craig Taylor still there. I've just had you on, haven't I, Craig? Add the stream. I'll put the thing in. I don't know what I've done, yeah. Where's fucking Tony Burkett? I've just had a curry there before I started this. That's why I'm sitting fucking sweating. Craig, I can see you, but I think I've just had you on, haven't I? How the fuck do you mute at the screen?
No, I've just been on me, Paddy.
Right, well, you're trying to get back on for some reason, or are you trying to get off?
I'm just following the stream. I'm just following your stream, mate,
right.
Watching who was coming on next.
You were still there, though. You need to switch yours off or something, because you were still there. That's it. That's it, Craig. Thank you. I'm just doing out to work this, to be honest, Craig. There's Gary Charles Carroll. Buy your chips. Chips.
Oi, oi!
Oh, there's fucking diet chips.
It's diet chips here.
I'm just always on you. Sly couldn't use corn. We need bitch. Ah, you fucking got through. But straight off.
I told you, didn't I? Told you to try it.
But you have to use Corma. Corma CC used no picture. There's me thinking it's Corma's corner.
Sly bastard. What did he say, like, Pad?
Calling us a lie. I just fucked him off. I just fucked him off.
What did he say?
Call us a lie.
A lie?
Like he always does. But he lies with everything, doesn't he? I just cut him off as quick as I could. So he got about 10 seconds, he did. He got about 10 seconds.
Dickie'll try it next.
Just have to make sure that he didn't come on when he fought us again. So Rumfries a spoiler for everybody else. You up to it, aren't you?
What?
You up to it, aren't you?
Can't hear you. Your signal's...
Yeah, tomorrow, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow. 10 o'clock I'll be here. He'll be at my...
Right, I'll do.
10 o'clock.
Do a bit of fuel filming tomorrow, aren't you? Go around the rounds.
All round Carlisle.
That'll do.
All round...
Aye.
All the lads, some victims, and then all round the good lads.
That'll do. It'll be a good documentary.
Dickie has got some balls. We are in Carlisle tomorrow. Dickie Iggy. Come and do some filming, Dickie Iggy.
You'll not see Dickie Iggy tomorrow, that's for fucking sure.
He'll be in Tenerife. If I'm in Carlisle, he'll be in Tenerife. Where's Humphries, you dirty ball bastard? Humphries, grow some balls and get you sent with Dickie Iggy tomorrow.
I'll fucking Humphries them.
I can't believe you tried that. How good am I? I was right, wasn't I?
Fancy using Corma's corner's fucking name though.
Sly bastard.
Sly bastard, that's right, with no picture.
I said to you earlier, didn't I? He'll come on. How did I know?
Don't use that clicked on thinking, oh, there's Corma, I'll get him straight on. Must have the sus. The what? No, his face popped up. But when he had Corma Corner's name, there was no face there.
You can see him backstage though, can't you?
The what?
You can see him backstage. You can see him backstage, can't you?
Just when they come on. No, I couldn't at first. He had his pitch. He had his face in.
Oh, Mike,
You could just,
camera turned off.
you could just see the name at first. The what?
Just microphone, no picture.
I think he's getting worried, you know, because I'm going to start investigating Kane Hutchison next. The local...
That's his boyfriend, isn't it?
Well, it's his friend, I've been telling you. He drinks... Listen, well, we can talk about what we want, yeah, because I just... The what?
The old hands don't, they're down the street.
I don't know about that, like. But I've been telling to drink together in the corporation club in Gateshead.
Does he sit on his knee?
Humphrey's drinks with him and his mum, I've been told. His mum works there. There's a club. But I'm just pointing out, this is another one who does little boys, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is it a shirt lifting?
Aye. Aye, but it's always young. Everywhere you go, it's young boys, oh man, it's little boys. Just like Ronnie and Reg. I'm just pointing that out.
He must sit on Hutchinson's knee, does he?
You must what?
Sit on his knee. Hutchinson. Weird.
I've been telling.
On here and trying to blag it.
Aye, cheeky cunt.
Weird, isn't it?
I think after his podcast last night.
Yeah. Saying we're all women beaters and that.
I didn't watch all of it. Like, listen, man, he's trying to provoke. I think he's looking to make someone overreact so that he can put a complaint in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Aye, because you know aye.
Is he a copper?
The what?
Well, Paddy? Is he a copper?
Who? Humphreys.
Yeah, is he a bad copper?
He's been a fucking copper all his fucking life, man. All his fucking life.
Bad grass.
Listen, hell. That's why I wanted to put him when he was doing the due diligence with him. With him on the Atwood show, I was wanting KRN to put it to him. Also, Paddy says, you're the copper here. You know, right in his face, wrong. Because you know the truth always hurts. And once you knew he was going to get some hard questions put to him, he didn't want to fucking just shit himself.
If you say something about someone, if you back it up with facts, then you come across a good person, don't you? If you don't come with facts, you get laughed at, don't you?
Well, I just tell the truth and just fucking wherever the truth leads us. Fucking, I've told the truth all my fucking life, but I've ended up in jail 9 times wrongly. So you know, aye. So.
Do you think Dickie will copper us tomorrow and say we're in Carlisle in a tanks and that, and we've got fucking rocket launchers and that? He will, what?
And I just think he'll hide away. Dickie knows it's fucking on him in a big fucking way. I think that's Craig. I think I'd be on it.
He'll probably ring Law and say we're in Carlisle to shoot him or something. What? You know what he's like.
He may try something like that, but you're just doing a bit filming.
All legal. All coming to see nice people. Filming, videos. Oh, but them 20 people will be lying and all them people tomorrow will be all lying, won't they? That's what
we'll be putting them up to it.
We paid them gyros and that.
Yeah.
Who else is in chat? Get them on.
Well, it's just me and you at the minute. There's a lot of people in the...
How many can you get on?
I didn't know, I didn't even know how many's fucking there. I can't even know how to work this, to be honest.
Well, you've done good because I thought you wouldn't even get it to work.
There's 330 there.
Oh, is there? Yeah. Who else is in? Any regulars? Get Jarrod Daniel on.
Yeah, Daniel's there. Daniel's there. Sean's there. Linda's there.
Get on, guys. Get someone on.
In the comments, I mean. Gary Taz Carroll's there. Let's get Gary on.
Time to press the link.
Tell him to what?
Press the link.
I'll put the link in again for him, just so he knows it's there.
He might be sat on Dickie's knee.
There's a link for Gary.
Or anyone decent. No Humphreys.
See, so you just staying in Newcastle side tomorrow? Or are you calling a T-side too?
Carlisle, Middlesbrough, to see that.
Right. So you're doing you've got doing a lot in one day, mind, aren't you?
Well, we might do 2 days, isn't it? All depends when we get there. And go see that woman that young lass. He took back to the hotel and took the phone off her and texted him saying, "Oh, he's shagging tonight."
Oh, you got that one sorted too, have you?
Yeah, she was in 2 minds because she's frightened of him like everyone else is. You know what I mean?
Listen, it's because he keeps putting all these fucking guests on who's fucking. He tries to make them out as if they're his fucking mates and uses them to intimidate people. He does.
Yeah.
But he's a bare knuckle fighting champion and he's a big cunt. So he does intimidate most people.
Solid,
you know what I mean?
Proper ad bastard.
To the average fella, though, he's a handful. Do you know what I mean?
Big daft lump in it.
But bigger for me fucking breakfast, to be honest.
What was Humphreys trying to say? What did he say? Hello, Paddy.
Saying I'm lying about everything, as always. I just cut him straight off. I wasn't even gonna fucking listen to him, to be honest.
You don't look under pressure.
The lump of fucking shit.
There's only him that looks under pressure, innit?
You see, watch the doc. He watched his podcast. He watched his podcast with Cookie. I've only watched a third of it. He watched his podcast with Cookie.
Yeah, same with woman.
From last night.
I'm in
it's right.
Call us woman beaters tomorrow. Come and pick me up, can't you? Call me a woman beater. You know what I mean?
Who did?
And still sticking up for Dickie Iggy, the sly nonsense cunt.
Who called you a woman beater though? Humphreys. Who called you a woman beater? Humphreys.
Said, shall I mention that what he's tried doing? Yeah.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
Shall I mention that what he's tried to do to you?
Today?
Yeah, he's been emailing everyone. Today, emailing everyone to try and get you banned off YouTube. And he's even said he's even put the new Jimmy Savile in as one of the people he's sticking up for. So he's put Ratwood, Jimmy Savile, and him. So why would you stick up for a man who's fucking knows that's a child molester?
I'll tell you, he's still fucking friendly with him.
Yeah.
He just distanced himself for the governor's job. This is why he's gone. Since I said I'm going to investigate Kane Hutchison, he's went fucking berserk.
Has he?
So he just seems to have went off his fucking head the past few days, doesn't he? To me, he does. And I just think that there might be a bit of truth in what I'm telling about him and Kane Hutchison.
Do you know what I mean? I got told? Do you know what I got told, Paddy?
Go on.
Do you know what I got told?
Go on.
You've
what?
turned him into an alcoholic. That's what I got told. You've turned Humphreys into an alcoholic.
Yeah.
So it shows, doesn't it? There's your calm, and there's him kicking off.
The man in the shed with the mental health problems.
Well, there's only one kicking off, isn't there, or trying to stitch people up. There's only one person trying to fucking cause trouble. Do you know what I mean? I'll give him woman beater. He looks like a woman. Couldn't even ring me back, the shithouse bastard. Humphreys, I'm in Newcastle tomorrow. You've got my number. Give us a bell. Get yourself dressed as a woman, and I might bitch slap you. I've never hit a woman in my life, you sausage.
I haven't watched the full. Oh yeah, man, he's a fucking creep. I'll tell you, man. Listen, but he's got influence through his books and his podcasts. Same as Dickie Higgy, man. Same as Dickie Higgy. He's still got kids on there now, doing shows with him because he's offering them a bit of limelight. And I'm telling you, man, that's what Humphrey does all with everybody.
Yeah.
He sweet talks them and he offers them all a dream. I was watching Dickie Hickey's got a few bare knuckle fighters on, hasn't he? Doing a show with him.
Oh, they've
new
been
show.
told them. No.
I'm saying,
They're on, but they aren't going on, if you know what I mean.
that's right, I understand. But I'm just saying people will do it
They've
just
got
for a bit of
told
limelight.
Yeah, they got told afterwards. Them drone people are mates with all them fighters. That drone man
Right.
has told all the Yorkshire lads. And all of them said, we're not off on, but one of them, an MMA champion, said, I'll go on, but it won't be to talk. So we'll see what happens, won't we? But everyone that goes on there now, they'll just get told, won't they? They'll have thousands of people telling them, won't they?
Yeah, no, they will lie.
What do you mean he's a Chester? We didn't know that. And he said to that drone man, he said, give me their number. Who was it? And I'll ring them and do them in. He said, you couldn't do your son in, you big dirty nonce. Get your son off this phone. And told him to jog on. Do you know what I mean?
There's someone standing with John.
Try and bullying people, isn't it? What
There's somebody we know. I'm sure, but there's somebody called John McLean trying to get through with no picture.
Is it him? With no picture.
Will be money.
It's something.
Hey man, he's demented, isn't he? I didn't even watch his videos. No. Normally I don't watch anything he does. But I've started to watch. I've heard that he's doing a drink. But listen, he's into that, man. He's been into it for years. But I started what he done last night because he done it with Cookie. And I just wanted to see what it was all about. But I watched it with 20 minutes. Who? Humphreys?
Does he dress as a woman when wife's out?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. He done it for a living.
So you've got that.
He done it for a living.
Offer, you've got the greasy-haired author who dresses as Beryl. You got Humphreys. What's his woman's name? Has he got a name?
I've never even inquired, to be honest.
Then you've got Ramwood, who likes ramming stuff up his ass.
That's right, aye. That's fucking right, aye. So he's writing to people here, these three, man.
You've got Dick, and then you've got Rocky.
Do you know why he's asking other people? Do you know why he's asking other people to put a complaint in about me bullying them? Because you know if he done it himself, Humphreys. Yeah, but do you know if Humphreys put the complaint in himself? No, well, I would counter his claim, and if they checked out, they would find that he's done a lot more to me than I've ever done to him. Do you know what I mean? Such as on the Atwood show, he's a fucking informer. I'm just saying that's why he wants other people. That's why he's writing to people, asking people to fucking put complaints in, man, because he wants other people to do it, because he can't do it himself. Because he's done more to me.
Though, isn't it? Snad that. Snad as fuck, innit?
He's a fucking creep, man. But his whole life is coming out now. His background to the public properly. Do you know what I mean? It's getting exposed. The bits that he's hidden. If I find who these people.
I'll come back on.
Right, listen, I'll speak to you later. I'm just testing this thing they need.
I'll see you tomorrow.
That'll do.
Humphreys, I'll see you tomorrow.
That might be John McCain. Right, he's gone. The criminal underworld. At the stream, and then I'll get it ready to kick it out and all. Are you, John?
Me again. How are you?
Hey, what a slide, couldn't using all fake names and that. Is he allowed to do that? Cormac Corners and then John McLean's. There. He spoiled and eat the money. Keep interfering. Are you still there? 2 secs. I'll just get him bored. Kick from studio. Fuck stuff.
Hi, Paddy.
Are you all right, lad? Where you from?
Sound as, pal. I was watching a thing with him and Decker Eggy, and he asks him if you're a nonce. And Humphreys says, no, he's not.
Just keep it legal, he was. Keep himself legal at that point, he was.
Yeah,
but you're right.
At the end of the day, if you're going to fucking not getting non-stop now, these days, it's a word what everybody uses all the time, and it lets the actual nonces off the fucking hook.
But what done with me was when he done him and he done my son as well, and they got the whole of social media behind him at the time they did.
I don't trust him. He's a fucking. Did you get that craze video I sent you?
Craze video? Which one?
Arse with a paddle.
You been sending video like?
I sent you a video.
Through the mail?
On your email, yeah.
Right on my phone, that's what I was asking about you, because I don't know, see.
And it's that film Legend, and Ronnie's got this guy on floor smacking his ass with a paddle. And I said it's him.
Humpies.
Yeah, that's his part in film.
Did people honestly believe that nothing went on between him and the patrons?
I don't believe a thing he says. He's a sly fucker.
Can you imagine when he first wrote Ronnie Energy? Too beautiful.
Yeah, you like spanking him, Ronnie.
Can he know that fucking asshole? Seriously though, yeah, the teenage boy one, and this is so beautiful, and he's a teenage fucking queen.
Yeah, but he's involved in all this. How the fuck's he got to be a school governor?
What? How's he managed to get an assist?
Yeah, it's wrong from start to finish. I mean, let somebody that's associated with craze and calls himself friends can be in charge of pupils. Something wrong, isn't there?
What about the film he's been drinking with for the last 25 years doing the tune? And all the murders, listen, everyone in town knows I've never murdered. Everyone in town knows this is crow.
Paddy, with technology today, they'd have you by now.
But I'm just pointing it up. Everyone in town knows it is crow. And he gets elected glove on his podcast, and he's trying to move evidence away on nitros. And he gets cookie changing stories near the what's went on, and he's perverting the course of justice. In another case, that's what he did to protect his fucking mates. Where his mates are trying to accuse me of the same murder, and his mates are trying to shift evidence on for the same murder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
He's fucking helping.
But a lot of this, I think it's just to fucking try and, because they want a bit biggest podcaster, they're just trying to get round and call everybody a nonce and get them kicked off. So it lowers the competition.
It makes me reason because he likes to take the competition. Who he does? He just not generally he just gets into them, maybe all the local competition, and then he puts complaints in about them. Just to get them out the way.
You should really twist his head, Paddy. Offer him out in 3D Fight Club.
See if I didn't have this fucking hernia. Listen, see if I didn't have this hernia, I would have fought a fucking Heggy on the 3D Fight Club. Not that fucking fairy, man. Twinkle fucking toes. I've had plenty of fights in my life, you know.
I know that.
Plenty fights, man. I've worked the doors too and that, you know. He only got away with working the doors, Twinkle tours, because he had them stand behind him in the corner. And then when he did get in any trouble at the door, he was always threatening people with them at the counter. I'm part of this firm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, steadhead fucking dickhead. That's all he was.
I've got a big ball hernia. Do you know where you're not supposed to lift weights and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know what I mean? I've got
Pops your belly button out.
I've got one of them too. No, I've got one of them hernias too. I've got 2 hernias. I'm not worried about that one. I'm not worried about that one. It's a simple operation. It's the other one I'm worried about. You can't even lift. You're not supposed to lift anything heavy or.
Oh God, like a groin hernia.
Where it comes with your ball, one of your knackers.
Yeah, yeah.
Aye. I've got one of them ones. So that's what stops us jumping the mood fighting.
Yeah, well, you don't need that. That's what they want you to do, Paddy.
Well, that's why they want to fight. They want to fight us way. They want to fight us way. I've got the hernia, you mean?
All they want to do is get you going, get you to do something, and then grass you up. That's what they want.
Something like that. But
without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt.
See Humphreys over the past 7 years, he put Phil Berryman on social media first, accusing me of torturing him, smuggling drugs. He was promoting Phil, saying we're going to get your book printed for you and all this shit, filling him full of fucking shit. But what he was really doing was promoting what he had him saying about me, saying I've had him tortured and that. And after he tried with Phil Berryman, he then moved on the tax man, or Glover. Was it Glover next? Or the tax man next? Yeah. Then he moved on to Glover. And all accused.
Just been on now slagging taxman off.
Listen, fucking. Does anyone listen to anything he's got to say? No, take a heggy.
I just think it's fucking hilarious.
Hey man, that's why people are following him, man. That's why his numbers are going up. They're finding it intriguing that he's still just refusing to
makes you wonder how he's still staying on though. If it's, I mean,
well, the tax man's got that lady underneath who lost her son to the knife crime, and she's been in and done a Claire's Law check on him. Do you know?
Oh God!
And it's so that's what's happening tonight on Brian's channel.
Did you see that form letter that he put out?
What is ACRO?
ACRO, yeah.
It's just he's from the record, wasn't it?
Yeah, it had like shitloads of stuff on. But
yeah, but what people are saying is it's his NFAs that where there's a pattern. Do you know what I mean? Because there's so many fucking rapes. And there's an MO there as well. None of that's on that part of his ACRO, is it? I've never asked him about his ACRO, to be honest. I've asked him for his police statements. Police interviews.
I just think that non-stop title, it's, you know, everybody's getting non-stop. Everybody calls everybody a nonce. And all it does is let the real nonces off the hook.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it's a word what it's in every film you watch.
It is at the minute. No, you read it at the minute. It is. We're in the fucking podcast fucking world. You know, you read. Yeah. You're dead fucking right. But with me, it's been a bit different with fucking me. And same with mine was as bad as fucking Dickie Hickey's it was at one point. Back in the early stages. Through this cunt.
Yeah, I've seen a few read quite a bit on you, Paddy. That Faces and whatnot.
Did you watch
the Underworld, weren't you?
The documentary?
Yeah. With Bernard O'Malley.
Aye. Well, he ended up getting his it was him who got us took to the police station, you know.
Really?
Said I'd been called. Yeah, before this happened, man. This fucking got us took to the police station. Said I've been calling him a nonce on social media. So this was before the Dave Courtney show. So I answered all the questions. So went to the CBS, and the CBS says he's done nothing fucking wrong. But then, next thing you know, he's calling me a nonce to fucking Humphreys.
You know.
This is where it's all come from. This is where it's all originated. Anyway, Foxstar, it's been good talking to you.
Yeah, nice to see you, Paddy.
I'm just testing this. I'm just testing this and eat.
Yeah.
See, that's Paddy Conroy. I'm just testing this in it. And I'll talk to you in the future now that I know who you are and you're all right. I'll see you next week, right?
All right, Paddy. See you soon, mate.
Take care, you lad.
Ciao, pal.
Out of us. Okay, up studio. We'll move from street. Are you jumping on, Gary? Are you jumping on, Gary? He that fucking Humphreys, isn't he? Fucking copying people's fucking names. What bar do I work? What bars did I work? Lee, do you mean Jim? Are you talking to me, Lee? What bar you work? Two six. I just can't really fucking get the bottom of these comments. Fucking Humphrey spoiled it for everybody that needs. You've got to have a face now. He's probably deliberately done that, knowing, because he knows John McCain doesn't use a face, and he knows Cormac Corner doesn't use a face, so he's deliberately sort of psychological warfare. Do you know what I mean? Because he doesn't want Cormac Corner on here or John McCain. Hey, coming on, Gary. Be on in 10, right, lad? I'm only staying on another half hour. I'm just testing it the neat. Just to see how it works. It's fucking easy, this. Like, I didn't realise it was so fucking easy. I don't know what all this is. 2 6. That's right, if you get 3 people on, right. So I'll have come on for the night, folks, just to learn how to use this. We'll start getting some good guests on soon. Know that we can learn how to graft this. Alan Paul Shaw says, I now believe it about tech after Mandy Jameson video of the day. Had you not heard enough before Mandy Jameson, like, Alan? All Mandy Davison today is confirming what everybody else has already done, man. We can read back the humble fucking dryer, man. I watched the video last night, Ronan fucking rat slagging off Humble Dryer for donating money to people who were having a go at Decker. If it wasn't for Humble Dryer, Decker Hecky wouldn't be in the position he's in today. He'd be still doing things to women and children. Humble Dryer hadn't fucking spent money and time and energy and put more time and energy than anyone else into fetching him fucking doing. Because he was the first one to find out what he was. He was a serial fucking rapist, you know what I mean? But I watched the video last night, Ronan again, slagging the Humbles off for the way they've brought Decker doing. You know what I mean? What difference does it make which way they've done it? For my money, do you know what I mean? When you're talking with somebody like this cunt, what difference does it make which way it was fucking done? As long as it was fucking done. Went to visit the Create Twins. People who are paedophiles. How many people, how many school governors do you know marched on Downing Street with a crowd? I think he took all the rest of the little gay boys with him, you know, for the visits. Come on, boys, we've got a petition to get our abuse us out. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure who. I just know he led the march. Steve Dave. I just know he led the march. He did through London on Downing Street for the Great Twins. I just think he's a funny school governor, isn't he? Isn't he? How many school governors do you know would do that for the Great Twins? Seriously. Whoa. Will I just ban this cunt? Something in the Steve Rafe's name, knee picture. I'll just ban the cunt. Yes, Gary. Gary says salute the humbles. Yeah, I'm just saying that Ronan, even though he knows what that is, for sure, is now still slagging the humbles for the way the Pro Tech are doing and how they use money and that to get them. And I see what difference does it fucking make. Do you know what I mean? Why is he still having a go at people who's had a go at Decker? Go at me. Are you alright, good love? Because his whole past and his background to the public, his everyday life, what he doesn't want people to know. But what he gets up there, and I haven't even fucking started. But I'm making a book. I've got a chapter to write about him. He's wrote chapters and books about me and that, remember? He made documentaries about me, taking a piss, he kind of making complaints about fucking me. What he's done to me. He's writing fucking emails to people today, man. Saying, put a complaint and say Conroy's bullying people. This is what Tony's been gone mad for. So I've seen a copy of one of the emails. And he's just writing emails to people saying, put a complaint in YouTube, saying Conroy's bullying people on YouTube, say he's bullying me, Atwood, and Dickie Hickey. You know what I mean? What he want people to put complaints in to say that I'm bullying Dickie Hickey for? Do you know what I mean? Fucking funny, isn't he? So Tony Perkins went fucking mad because he's seen a copy of the fucking email, and he's getting on his phone off him. He's trying to get hold of him all day. He won't answer the phone. That's why he's gotten mad to eat. That's why he's getting mad to eat. He's really stressed at the minute. Well, we look at this as all of it is a bit fun. Do you know what I mean? We'll get rid of this fucking lump of shit. We're not having any filth on here. This is him and all button on studio. He's on a studio, Atwood, talking about fucking state medical instruments up your force. You're not talking about the money here. And that was Atwood there because he was, you could see the video of him. All fun and games tonight there. They're all tuning in. Many people got tuned in. That's nearly 500 tuned in. Sorry for just messing about there. Fucking Atwood. You're just fucking Atwood. I'll be going to see you soon anyway, Atwood. But you're a wrong un. You know you're a fucking wrong. I complained to you. I put an official complaint in you before you allowed him to do that to me with our paperwork. And you fucking, you've seen now, he doesn't even want to do the due diligence on it. Atwood. So, unless you make a public apology, etc., and be now that you're going to put that job right, then we're not going to let you on, yeah. But other than that, you're a fucking wrong'un. You know you're a fucking wrong'un. Just what you done to me, you're a fucking wrong'un. All right, any cunt. podcast stand. I'm not be it. No, did you hear Cookie saying I slept in the tent when he stayed on my farm? So Cookie asked if he stayed by the salmon pond. He wanted to come over there. I said, maybe. I thought it was like, he thought it was great. He thought it was fucking heaven. He got on as if but if not, you see they did this under the protest doing and they fucking way. That fucking good to the fell. Yeah. And then there's somebody's got him in front of him, witness to the fifth murder, what his mate's done. And he never once I've never watched the full video yet, like so, but I would have heard if he had. Never once says to Cookie, yeah, Cookie's saying that Eve went and told him that you were there. Will you take a lie detector test to prove him a liar? Did he? That's what he should do to Cookie, shouldn't he? Say, Cookie, take a lie detector test, saying you've never perverted the course of justice in Viv's murder, because that's what he's doing here. Even going on that show, telling lies, changing stories, is perverting the course of justice. So Cookie should take a lie detector test, saying he's never perverted the course of justice on Viv's murder. And Humphreys should put it to him and get him to take that lie detector test. He should. But you're not even getting Humphreys having any hardball questions or put any of these guests in any of them situations as long as having a go at me. Look, even Glover, man. Even fucking Glover. Never once says to Glover, Davey, I've got all the court papers here where you went Queen's evidence against Conroy. He didn't give evidence against you, man, Davey. You went Queen's evidence against him. I've got the statements here from the court. He never once even tried to put any of that to the Glover, did he? When he had Glover on the show. Oh no, when he was plying and full of drink. Do you know what I mean? I'm waiting for the evidence coming. John McCain's waiting for it. And a couple of other little things. And I reckon when this bit of evidence comes through, it could solve Viv's murder. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. And I've spoken to John McCain about this. I've spoken to other people about it. And they've went, you fucking really could. And this evidence is there. And they're just applying for it and they're waiting for it. But I reckon that bit of evidence and a couple of little nitty bitty things, it'll solve Viv's murder. And if anybody's got the right to solve Viv's murder, it's me, with them blaming me for Viv's murder, and with them trying to finish up with Viv's murder. And let's fucking tell you no, they've done a lot more than what yous are aware of. There's loads of stuff that you're still out about that's went on too. That's not spoken about on the internet. I think I spoke about thing the night for the first time about when Glover's tell the police. I went and spoke to Conroy about shooting Viv. When he asked me to shoot Viv, I went and asked Conroy, shall I do it? And Conroy's told us not to do it. Glover's went and tell the police that. It's in the paperwork. But then, after he's told them that, he's then had the breakdown in prison and confessed that he'd done the murder. Or he was involved in it. Do you know what I mean? After he's already told them that he come to my front door and asked me, is it all right to shoot fucking Viv? And he told the cops, Paddy Conroy, telling me I have nothing to do with it. Fucking paperwork, where he says it, where the official paperwork. So I'm just saying there's loads of aspects of this case where people don't know about. There's loads of fucking aspects yet to come out yet. I've said this all along, haven't I? We're just waiting for the right things coming through. So we'll see. Is anybody coming on? We come back on, Tony. We start the stream. Is it off, like? I don't know what's fucking off, to be honest. There's a link. Does it went off? God. Who's that? Peter who? Looks like somebody with a fucking wig on. Looks like fucking hombres with a wig on. I can't see properly, but tell me looks like him. Because it looks like I make these pictures bigger. The share screen. Because look. Share screen. I don't know how to work this. Give it a look. Oh, fucking come on, man. That's just a picture of somebody, Peter M. That can't be your real hair. That's a wig. Paddy Sue. Who's that, Paddy Sue? How the fuck does this work? You'll have to comment saying who you are first. Just for what's went on already. We're fucking hombres and fucking Atwood. Are you alright, Sean, lad? They come back on, Tony. I'm doing all right, Shane. I'm just trying to suit the need for the first time. Evening, Geordie, lad. What the fuck Atwood was after what he's done to me? Do you know what I mean? If I tell you a story about Atwood, I was actually a big Atwood fan, and I was one of his first followers when he first came onto the internet. When he started doing Jimmy Savile, when he started doing
hello, why hey,
did you see me? I don't know. There's somebody called Peter M. It looks like he's got a fucking wig on. To me, I can only see a small.
I sure it wasn't Horrible Peter.
I can only see a small picture, you see, but it looks like somebody with a fucking afro.
Is it chubby?
And just see, I cannot see his face properly. Just looks like a wig to me.
There's a good pal of ours called Peter from your town. Horrible Peter, they call him.
Peter M. What's his second name?
I don't know, though. Horrible Peter is called.
He looks horrible like this cunt, like. No, I mean, with his hair, that he looks like a hippie.
Does it come off?
But it looks like a wig. He'll have to comment, he will. Let's just see who he is. But he's not commenting. There's somebody called Paddy.
Might be Jimmy
Somebody that. No, I can see whoever Paddy is. Do you know it's just Humphreys that spoil everything? They need, let's try Paddy. We'll fetch him and see who he is.
Have a look.
Are you all right, Paddy, lad?
All right, lad.
You don't.
Are you all right, Paddy?
Paddy, where are you from? I think he's froze.
How are you, boys?
Have you froze?
He sounds Irish.
Yeah, it's cool.
Are you Irish?
Nah, my mother is.
You're breaking up, terrible, isn't he?
You're breaking up.
Paddy.
Yo. Hold on.
You've got to. Sounds like that on a drink. He's away anyway.
Signal shite, wasn't it? It
was a bad signal. Because of luck, how we're going on and eat.
Tomorrow night.
I'll be ready for you in the morning. You coming at 10, are you? This year?
So he'll be at mine at 10, so it'll be about 12.
Right. Right, I'll just land. I'll be ready for waiting for you.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
I come there first.
Yeah, we might as well, haven't we? Might as well. Where you going? Where we coming? Yours or Bulls or what? Cafe or what?
Just come. If you just used to, is it? Just come to the shed.
Yeah.
Come to the farm.
So, yeah, perfect. What's the
I'll fetch you in. I'll take you to the shed.
You got a cup of tea, yeah? Cup of tea?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
of course.
Cup of tea.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna say, I've got a prison shirt, you know, full something, proper prison shirt.
Yeah. Oh, have you?
And I've got a prison lighter. If you raffled it, you will get some cash. If you got everybody to sign it.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
I'll give you it tomorrow when you come.
Has it got a tag on it?
Yeah, it's proper one. Proper prison one.
On it?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be worth some money.
Yeah, on its own you get 100 quid each for them, you do. You get, if you're the real ones, you get 100 quid. Yeah, but if you get everybody to sign it.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm just saying, if you
money going to?
Get just whatever you do, whatever you're doing. Just find a charity for it. You always find a good cause.
What about eyes for blind? Who is it?
What made you? Yeah. What made you think of that, Tony? Eyes for the blind.
What?
Eyes for the blind.
Eyes for the blind.
Yeah, just find a good charity for it. Oh, no. You'll find a one anyway. But what to do with it though, over the next month or two, get different people to sign it.
Yeah, I'll keep.
Do you know what I mean? Aye, that's what you do, man. You keep a hold of it and you get the signatures up. And then you post it to different people as well. That's on YouTube. You know, ones that you kind get reach. You just post it and send it back. You just get them to sign it. And then raffle it. But if you get all like people who's been to prison, to sign it, you know what I mean?
Definitely. That'll go big, that, won't it?
It will, I think it will. If you
not like Dickie Iggy's paedophile vest, would it?
It's yours anyway. I'll get it tomorrow. It's brand new.
Sweet.
I've got a prison lighter. I've got a prison lighter to go with it.
Oh, of course.
Brand new prison, HM prison on the lighter.
Have you got any feeler cunts trainers?
No, why not?
Them feeler cunt trainers, them 2 stripes.
Feel a cunt.
They'll be worth some money, won't they?
What are you on about? Feel a cunt?
You feel a cunt in them, don't you?
Right. That was a joke. Who's there?
Is anyone coming on?
There's somebody there called Horrible Pete. Horrible.
That's him. That's my pal. Get him on.
Does he wear does he wear the big pair of glasses?
Yeah.
Go and we'll try him.
I'm off to see him tomorrow. Let's have a look.
That's how I couldn't see what it was. Looks like something that's coming.
What the bloody hell's he doing, Paddy?
Who's that?
Hanging and all that shit.
What?
Do you know? It's not Horrible Pete, is it? Do you know what it looks like to me? It's fucking
that was Cookie.
Atwood.
That was Cookie, that wasn't it?
That was Atwood.
With buck teeth.
That was Atwood.
You could eat an apple through a letterbox. Atwood wouldn't dare come on here.
It's just been on before, man, trying to get on.
Go away.
After Humphreys.
Never. Fucking hell, they're all running scared, aren't they?
I don't know what they're fucking up to. I didn't even watch their stuff. Anyways, I was saying before, with Atwood, I used to be his fan. And I followed him. This is before Atwood even went on the James English show. I used to follow him.
Yeah.
So when he got Humphreys and them on, and my enemies slagging us off and that, I started writing them fucking messages and commenting and that, and they wouldn't respond to us. And me message no, he wasn't that fucking trash. He's letting them get on there slagging us, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? And then when I'm responding, even with in the comment boxes,
it's all about
he shut up on this. He wouldn't even let us defend myself. The fucking lump of shit.
Money and no morals. It's all about money with them all. They'll all sell their own granny for views, won't they? All of them. They'll all shit on each other just for views.
So I wrote to him saying, right, this is an official complaint. Actually stated that. Take this as an official complaint. Because I'm not listening to us. He'd allowed Humphreys to cut and edit a Facebook post and he shared it. So I've told him what Humphreys is up to. I said he's running a smear campaign against me. And then when I put the official complaint in, after that, he's allowed Humphreys to go on his show with that bundle of fucking paperwork. Shooting I'm a fucking police informer. And he can prove it. Listen, you've seen us try to do the due diligence with him, haven't you? He's refusing to do it. That's right, he hasn't got anything. He sent John some paperwork, man, he has. All fucking bollocks.
He's on now.
He's out there.
He's on
the what?
Live now with John.
Who is?
Humphreys and John, in it.
They're doing a live?
I think so, yeah.
When, tonight?
Now. I think they're on now.
When did they arrange that, like?
Well, I told you earlier, didn't I, that he was going on and he's going to back you up.
Right. I didn't realise that. I was in the rush when you were talking to Tony.
No, you just know how to chat shite and you wanted rid of me.
No, well, John McCain, you know, when I was doing this show with Dickie Hickey and John McCain, I told Dickie Hickey and John McCain, get in touch with Teddy Mullins and ask him for the 2 videos of the 2 lie detector tests. And Teddy Mullins says he gets right. The what?
Have you got any good prison stories?
I've got fucking tons of good prison stories.
What was that Spanish one with that big guy in the Spanish jail?
Which one? The American guy?
Yeah, him. That was all right.
When was I telling that, like? He was a proper. Was I? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest. In the Spanish,
Nick, you wear your gloves in case you caught out.
In case I caught it.
When you was walking around the yard with a pair of gloves on.
Big motorbike gloves.
In summer. Yeah, with
I know.
A scarf around your neck and gloves on it. Summer.
I'm the fucking prison fucking beast. Remember, 50% of the fucking prison's HIV positive. They all want to kill us.
Wow.
But knackers, all knackers, most of them. Spanish and that. But you had South Americans and in this clinic centres in there, had every nationality.
How long did you do there, Pat?
10 months.
How long did you do there?
10 months.
10 months. I bet it was a long 10 months, wasn't it?
As it happens, I was enjoying it at the finish up. I was fighting the extradition. I didn't want to come back.
Fuck
so
yeah.
I got on top of the job. I was lying sunbathing on the yard at the finish up, man. I was. After I got on top of the job, after I'd battered a few of them. I tell you, put the governor getting us in. The office. The director, they call him. They come to the yard and they says, "The director wants to speak to you." This is because I had been getting my motorbike gloves by then. I'll tell you why I've got the motorbike gloves, haven't I? In case I punch a cunt and I cut me fucking self. And I've got 8. So the director gets us to the office.
Yeah.
He says, "I want you to speak to psychiatrist." I says, "What you fucking on about?" I said, "What you on about, you fucking daft cunt? You want us to speak to psychiatrist? What you going on about?" He says, "You are going loco." I says, "Loco? Explain."
Crazy.
He says, aye. He says, You were walking around the exercise yard with big pair of leather gloves on.
And it's 90 degrees.
That's it, I looked at him. Oh, was so fucking what he went. 90 degrees.
Get on.
Well, he's fucking read it was 90 degrees. Do you know what I mean?
It would have been. My mate's in Madrid now, on his way back from Madrid.
Right, that's where I was.
Madrid.
Madrid, what is in a Madrid prison?
Oh, I tell you, I might want to know. Do you know that man who does soliciting in Spain now with bald head, like an old gangster?
Jason Coughlin.
That's him.
I know Jason.
His video's funny, isn't it?
I know Jason. I was in Strangers with him.
He likes an Humphrey and all, doesn't he?
He what?
He likes like a ladyboy's done here something. He's got a ladyboy, didn't he, in that documentary?
I'm not sure. I've never watched that league, to be honest.
She's in Humphreys. Yeah,
right.
I think she's Chinese or Thai or something. Ladyboy.
Right, and that's his bird, is it?
And he takes you to that Spain prison, doesn't he? Is that the Madrid prison?
I've just watched the one documentary on him. There's a couple. I've never seen that bit.
When he's in the Mercedes? The white Mercedes?
I've never seen that bit. I've just watched one documentary on him. But I'll take your word on it. I'll check it out, though.
Definitely a fella. Another Humphreys in drag.
Aye. I didn't realise that.
Another Ratwood dressed, getting his ass shafted.
When I was on that video earlier, when I was talking about Cookie when he was in here, I'm not anti-gay out. I wasn't trying to come across that way. I just don't like them if they're coming on to me.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, watch. That's when I fucking got off it. The kids keep it to themselves, fucking crack on. Do you know what I mean? But if they're not...
once, a gay lad pulled me up on the state. He said, "Can you stop riding your bike like that, Anthony? I must have had my ass in there." He said, "Can you stop riding your bike like that?" Fucking hell.
So when I had Cookie in, yeah.
What?
So when I had Cookie in fucking, yeah, when we're having a smoke and that, he was just getting a bit too comfortable for me, you know, and do you know what I mean? It was like when they're feeling you. Oh, you're not just going to... No, man, I've been feeling you that way. When it's not reach, you know what I mean? And I just fucking got me doubts, you know what I mean? And I shouldn't have get me doubts because it shouldn't have been fucking happening. That's all I'm saying.
Where did Dickie come to? He come to Bulls, didn't he? Did he come to Bulls?
To the flat, aye. To the flat.
Yeah. Should have got him in shed.
He tried to come to the shed a few times. I wouldn't let him come here to perform. I didn't trust him, man.
What are you doing your
I
paintings?
didn't. The what?
You'll be doing your paintings soon, won't you? It's nearly summer, isn't it?
I'll be starting this week. I've just getting me canvases today, to be honest.
What you on now? What you streaming on now? Camera or iPad?
On the iPad.
Oh, yeah?
On that one you got. I can't see with the phone.
Better than the phone?
Yeah, much better.
It was buffering at the beginning, wasn't it?
There's Gary Taz Carroll, but he's not coming on yet. Hold on.
Why? Come on, Gary Taz Carroll.
Come on, Commander in Chief.
In Ukraine, won't he, Gary?
That's his fucking Humphreys under his name.
Someone on there can take this out of him.
I'm just waiting for him. Where are you, Gary? He's not coming on. Listen, he's not even coming on. I'm not even putting up any of these fucking shite. He's panicking. I love it though. Yeah. Yeah, two of them though, even that one. Yeah, got them demented, them now. Yeah. No, they're sitting watching me. I don't watch their videos. You know what I mean?
You're a rat, Paddy. Paddy.
Hey, man. So I keep telling you, man, you should just ignore them. Just keep firing shots at them. Because that's all it did to you. See, that's all it did to you. You should just blank them and fire shots back.
They just try to get some.
Fight fire with fire. They're just a bunch of cunts, man. See this cunt, he denies everything, man. Wait, man, if you can ask him, have you been running a smear campaign against Conroy, saying he's a grass? He'll go, no, not me. He'll still say that to this day. Not me.
Never.
You ask him. Ask him.
Shall I go?
Someone ask him.
Interview him all tomorrow? Cookie and...
Nah, wait. Face-to-face interview will be all right on camera.
Did you call me a woman beater? Wallop. Not a good in between them, is there? You know what I mean?
That's if they try to sweeten you up, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fucking right.
This
man, he done that with he's tried it with everybody who he's deemed a potential threat on this matter. What I'm dealing with him, he looked at the people who run me. He didn't, because loads of people, but he looked at the ones that were potential threats. Because he's looked at you with Dicky Hickey, because you're relentless. On you.
You think
what?
You think Big Stiffy give Humphreys a bit of his Big Stiffy? You think he smashed him? I think he has, hasn't he?
I think three of them and Happy.
Oh,
two.
Gangbang. I
think so, and Cookie too. And that's why they're all together, man. Birds of a feather, man.
Get in.
Oh, aye. It's in the new. It's in the new Dicky Hickey. It's in the new Dicky Hickey video.
You know.
Hey, you've started something. You've started something here, Tony.
How many viewers you got? How many viewers?
I don't even know, to be honest.
About two. Two now.
No, there's nearly 500.
Fucking hell. Hi, guys.
475.
Can anyone say what Jimmy Savile is in the chat, please? Do you think he's a bacon? Or put bacon if he is. Has anyone tried coming on?
Other than, well, Humphreys and Co fucking spoiled it, really, coming on the snide fucking names and then that cunt with a wig. Hey, it was some cunt with a wig on, I tell you, didn't I?
Was it?
When I was saying it, was you saying it, is it me mate? It's the only reason I tried it.
Next time, I'm going to get a set of wig and that.
There's all the bacons.
You know, bacon. Fuck you know.
Let's see if we can get someone else on.
How come Gary hasn't come on? He normally comes on straight away, doesn't
he? He said he was coming on. Gary Carroll, where are you?
He's in Ukraine, isn't he? Gary, don't let lads down.
We'll get bowling them on soon and whatnot, hopefully. You know that we've got this cannon.
How many can you get on at a time?
Fucking about 10 or something, I think.
Can you? Fucking hell.
Quite a few, I know.
If someone wants to join, jump on, that we can have a laugh with. Anyone in chat want to jump on?
It's not anybody. We'll have any... Anybody would trust.
No double sausages.
Yeah, can I believe that? Humphreys and Atwood both trying to get on straight away. Both of them.
What would they say though? They couldn't say now, could they? They just get ripped.
Just a shite that I always fucking say.
They just get tortured. You just torture them, don't you? Fucking pair of idiots.
Keith says he's just looked on Humphreys' live show and he's got 11.
No way. 11? Doesn't he look like... Listen, Paddy, you're like me, exact same. Doesn't he look like a bad nonce? That would. Doesn't he?
Hey man, hey man, sometimes you just need to get another characters, you know. And then once you get to know enough of the characters, you just know there's something not right, man. you can never put your finger on it, but you know there's something not right.
Yeah, come off anyway.
Well, what was it? Is it into pseudo macho fucking sadism and all that shit, man?
Oh, man.
Did you listen to him on the two Geordie? Did you? Did you listen to him on the two? Did you listen to him on the? Did you listen to him on the two Geordie? Aye. Did you listen to him on the show though?
Yeah,
talking about it.
Open the ass.
Aye, makes him sit on it.
There was rabbit like, falling out my ass.
He said he couldn't stop the shade falling out of his arse on the way in. And now, man, who wants to listen? That's on the true. He was admitting that on the true Geordie. The finger was that big that was going up his arse. What?
And what's with Big Roxy putting a picture of him dressed as a woman? Why would you go online like that? And what about Diet walking past with his car out? What's all that about? Imagine someone walk past you now, Paddy, with a dick out. and you know what? Eggy was laughing as it was happening. Sorry, Dickie Iggy was laughing as it was happening, like it was all set up, wasn't it?
Listen,
like
do you know the latest? Listen, do you know the latest lad who he's been making the documentary with about the knives?
Yeah.
Dickie apparently admitted to him too that what had happened to him when he was a kid.
Oh,
is that right? Who I've spoken to, that's spoken him.
Oh yeah, the driver.
Aye, the driver. So the drivers went and said it was somebody in the street, honey.
He's a good lad, David. He'll do what for him.
Yeah, but he's told him it was somebody in the street who buggered him as a kid, didn't he?
Yeah, it was the uncle or the granddad, 6 doors down.
Right, that's what I thought. So we'll check to see if it is the uncle or the granddad.
But the father definitely bullies him because he used to take food off the wife, take half a plate of food off her. How weird's that, isn't it? Let her eat half and then take the plate. All they're doing in their house when they take guests round is even talking about what is done to kids and women. They talk about sex crimes in the house. Like they're talking about people or something. Even with no wonder it comes on top for them. They take strangers round to the house and they're on about 13-year-olds and 12-year-olds around dinner table. It's weird, isn't it? And then these people know about a few accusations, but they start saying about another 10. Don't they? Dirty bastards.
But I can picture it like Fred and Rose West's type house, couldn't you?
Yes. Diet Chips has got that front room camera up. So when Diet Chips is upstairs and Jimmy Savile brings him in front room, Diet Chips is pulling his walnut whip while Jimmy Savile's downstairs giving him it. Get up. Isn't it? Horrible bastards.
Fred and Rose West had a funny relationship if you looked into it. I've read some of the books of the newspaper reporters who went to the trail and that. And Rose used to shag all the locals, and Fred had cameras. Now he had holes all over the fucking house, and she used to shag the local policeman. And Fred used to spy on Rose banging the local fucking old bill. So
Diet Chips does that.
Dysfunctional sort of family. Do you know what I mean? Let's see what thing fucking daddy.
That Diet Chips won't let him put his acro out. So they all know the beast, don't they? Who's coming on now? Some big wiggy.
I don't know. I'm just looking to see who's fucking there. To be honest, it's fucking. You know,
press the link. Someone get on. Let's have a laugh. Let's liven it up. Let's get to 1,000.
We need somebody we can trust, too.
Yeah, someone with banter. Anyone with banter, get on. No bacons.
So what you're saying, you were looking to get in touch with Jason before for legal advice or something?
Who's Jason?
Jason Coughlin. Him who's the documentary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
well, I'm not Jason.
Yeah. That's where whatever change is left out of this GoFund, just sling it to them, innit?
Sling it to who?
Whoever arranges it.
Arranges what?
Well, they're going to get a private detective out there or solicitor or someone.
Who what? Right, I'm not sure. Tell us tomorrow. Right. To sort what out? To sort what out?
Jimmy Savile.
In what way though, man? What?
Back up. Historic
To what?
cases.
Right, they're going to sort it out that way, right? They're going to put back in court.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Once a couple of victims talk on my camera tomorrow, they'll all come out, won't they, you know? Know what I mean?
Aye, for sure.
We'll have to come back to Carl out next day. There'll be that many of them. We might have to camp out.
That's a great idea, that, Tony. He'll have just been fucking spewing on his supper there, listening to you saying that. Dicky Icky.
Once a couple comes out, rest of them will come out, won't they? And once they know he's a shit house and they aren't scared of him no more, they'll all come out, won't they? Because they know they'll be protected, won't they? Know what I mean?
I think a lot of them are still intimidated with him, Albert Carlisle.
Yeah, I've spoken to him. They're scared of him.
Yeah, because he's a big fucking local heavyweight fucking bare knuckle fucking boxer.
A champion, isn't he? A shithouse champion.
Doesn't matter, he's still a big heavyweight fucking bare knuckle fighter. And the normal everyday bloke, I mean, not us, the normal everyday bloke, he'll intimidate them and just with that. That's why he gets a lot of people. That's why he gets a lot of hangers on, man, because they want him for that side of him, you know what I mean? And then you get like the Atwoods and Humphreys who want him for his big dick. And then you get and then you get all the slappers who like, Dickie, we love you. Will really just love his big dick because they've seen the videos. No, well, what else can there be? What else can all the women who stand by him after they've watched these videos? When I'm telling you, they've went west standing by you. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that rammed up my fucking. Yeah, I wouldn't like that rammed up my fucking horse. That's for fucking sure.
Okay, now.
Aye, man. Fucking what? That's why you got to feel it. That's why you got to feel it for these women, man.
And he's into the
Do you know what I mean?
and all, isn't he?
It's not. This is not no normal bloke. This is not no normal bloke raping them up the back end. You know what I mean? This is a fucking.
In that room, isn't he? He's taking your mobile phone so you can use it.
Hey, man. That one will be that could be the one that tips the scale, like.
I bet you his dad's is Cody. Should we have a bet now? When it comes out, his dad's is co-accused. Bet you. That father has rammed it into him. And now all he knows is ramming asses, doesn't it? What fella goes online and dresses as Big Roxy? You know what I mean? I'm Big Roxy. And who walks down the walkway like dancing to Queen? I want to break free. He thinks he's famous, doesn't he, Paddy? He does think he's famous. He's going to be famous when he's on calendar. Atwood
likes to dress up as well, you've noticed, say you?
They all do.
And Humphreys like to dress up with dresses as well, man. All of them are, you read all of them.
That Stokesley one, he dresses as Beryl.
I'll put the link in again.
Is anyone coming on with banter? No bacons, no sausages.
We've just got to get people with trust. Did you see that? Put a wig on.
When they come on.
Did you see? No, that was the wig. Comment if everybody who was watching, tell me, agree, was that Atwood with the wig on?
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah, where's it?
No, this is a big fucking Rastafarian type wig, but a white one.
Might like a blonde one.
It was fucking Atwood, man, and I fucking. He just tried to get on 5 minutes before that. He had without the wig. You know what I mean? I fucked him off.
I'll be back on in 10.
That'll do. I'll speak to you shortly. Who else have we got? Does anybody want to chat who can trust? He put a span on the work of them two cunts in it, didn't he? But it just shows I've got them demented, the pair of them, where they're sitting watching my videos. Do you know what I mean? They're jumping in. Who's this? Big C. He's hiding his face. Show your face, Big C. Nah, he's fucked off. I wonder who that was. Did he say? I don't know if you can see these people. Wouldn't show his face and then disappeared when I asked him to show his face. Know that we've got this working. It's easy to work this. Know that we have got it working. I'll get bowling that on soon. Back in 10, Big Roxy. Rafe's got 23 watching. We've got nearly 500, 480. If we can just take that 23 off him, that would level us up to 500. Paddy, how do you get on? I haven't a clue. Ray Bell. Ray, you see this thing what I'm going to put in the comment box? That link there. What I've just done, Ray. You click on that, I think. Are you there, Ray? Fucking, where's it? See where I've just commented, Ray, with a link? Eric, you've got to show your face. You're not getting on. We've had Atwood with wigs on. We've had Humphreys pretend to be John McCain, Corma's Corner. He should get into trouble for doing that. He should, Humphreys, using people's names. The fucking lump of shit. Angie Power. We can only take people with faces tonight because we've just had a couple of abusive attacks on my first podcast by Atwood and Humphreys. Believe it or not, for people who aren't tuned in, the heads is that fucking demented. Angie, you've got to show your face, sorry. That's the problem, man. Loads of people didn't have their fucking pictures on out, do they? And Humphreys just went and spoiled it for fucking every cunt now. Cookie was fucking saying, I was telling Tony before, as if he was made to stay in a fucking tent when he come to stay with me. He specifically asked if he could stay in a fucking tent. It was Atwood. I don't know, setting up these fucking sites who's trying to get on. You gotta have a picture. You gotta have a face. Can't have a chance it. No, they need. What's going on there? Oh, he's got the camera pointing at me. Very clever. Very fucking clever. In fact, you could do that. You could pretend to fucking pretend to be somebody on like doing that as well, couldn't you? I'm gonna get rid of you. Kick from studio. What's she gone? Somebody just come up on the stream there. with a picture of themselves talking. You know, when you can see the picture, and guess who it was? It was me. So they can't even put false false things on the stream as well. So you know what I mean? Fucking had me on talking. Yeah, so we're just waiting for John McLean getting a bit of evidence. Where's my book? But we reckon we can solve Viv's murder soon. We just need one or two things. And the main thing, we could be getting it any day now. And it's crucial to solving Viv's murder. Crucial. And after we've gotten this thing, then we'll go and do the interviews with Anna Connolly and whatnot. But not before. And then we'll start going up the farm, Don's farm and whatnot, pointing things up there. Who's I talking the other day about that? I had loads of them talk to you about with Don's farm. I'll just tell you enough to let us know. Fucking kick us up there. And so it was fucking definitely Michael Stone. If I've been fed disinformation and he hasn't already been funding the boot of a cop, then he's up there definitely anyway, because Don Graham was the last person he was fucking seen with when he disappeared. And then Don Graham's went on to murder Janet fucking Brune, for sure. So who's murdered fucking Michael Stone, like? Now remember, Michael Stone had big trouble with Kicker Minigan at the time. When all this was going on, Michael Stone actually gave evidence against Kicker in court. He did, for going to his front door working himself. So I think Michael Stone has had something to do with helping get rid of Kicker's body with Don. That's been their job. And then somewhere along the line, they've getting worried about Michael Stone, about Kicker's body. And they've decided to get rid of fucking Michael Stone. Being a bit weak link. But we'll get back on with that shortly. But someone was pointing out the idea that says it's like one of them Netflix fucking that me. That me, you need a picture. Someone said it's like one of them Netflix things where all the bodies are in one place. That's exactly what this is. He's a gravekeeper who's went on to murder himself. Run the PC. Run the PC. He set these fucking sites up quick, didn't they? To see him fucking person. Run this PC. Do you know what it is? Not many people use that fucking photos on you, do they? Actually, like, to go on live. Anyway, when I look at some of the on you, there's like none. It's just odd people have got that proper photo. Was that Atwood or not? Was definitely Atwood trying to get on without the wig after Humphreys, and I just fucked him off. I wouldn't let him on. And then I think it was Atwood with the wig as well. That's what I thought it was. Definitely, did anybody see who it was with the wig? Like, did he get a look at his face? So I did. Looked like Atwood to me. And he'd just been trying to get on a few minutes earlier yet. And then Humphreys twice. Once under Cormac Corner's name. He has me thinking Cormac Corner wanted a bit crack. And then again under fucking John McCain's name. Sly cunt. What a fucking sly cunt. Ratwood in the way, guy. That's what I thought it was. Fucking aye, man. Must be demented to pair them, eh? Sitting worried. Do you know why they're worried? Because of what they've done, man. If they want, then they've done what they've done. If that paperwork had been genuine, they wouldn't be concerned, man. There's everything let them crack on. What we got to worry about. But because it's coming on top for them, because when it comes on top for Humphreys, it comes on top for fucking Atwood at the same time, doesn't it? Because his podcast have fucking done it. It's him who he's the first person to shoot over the podcaster is responsible to check paperwork, and he's always fucking singing that fucking song, isn't he? Yeah, when it comes to me, it's the opposite. But not only that, after I've already made an official complaint about Humphreys to him, he's then allowed Humphreys to go on again and do it again to us. This is where I will kind of get away from what he's done to me, yeah, twice. After I've already complained to him. And when I've tried to defend myself in the comment boxes of the videos, when he had me enemies on, slagging us off, he shadow banned us. So he wouldn't even let people see me defending myself to my enemies' allegations on his show. So fucking Atwood thinks he's away with it, but Atwood will be seeing me sooner than he thinks. I just landed places. Me and I haven't hit men problems. I didn't promote where I'm going when I'm going. You know what I mean? I just arrive. That's all I do. That's why you didn't see many videos of me. I didn't show all of my movements every fucking day. You can't do that when you've got Osmond mornings and hitmen on your fucking case. I'd be a bit silly. Oh, yeah, well, I'm here. This is where I shop and this is where I drive to every day. And you can imagine if I come on, put all of my movements on YouTube when you've got a hitman problem. I'd be a bit silly, wouldn't I? That's why I didn't really show you as much more than the shed. That's why. I'd be daft otherwise. Do you know how many murder attempts I've had since I come to prison? The cops come and warned us, me and my ex-wife, but the first one. But I've had 2 since then, for sure, for absolute certain. I've had 2 since then. He got within 3 feet of us twice with a gun. Bullock was his last time. One in the middle of the countryside. He was behind the bush, putting a silencer on his gun. Phew, were we lucky. I was supposed to tell you the tale. Lucky I fucking seen him. I seen something. I wasn't chancing it. I run for the bush. I landed on him before he'd fucking getting it on. I got him, chased him, I got him running. And Bull fucking chased him as well. But it was the same hitman from 6-9 months earlier too. But this is in the middle of the countryside, in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? And me and Bull were doing my daily exercises. But how many murder attempts have I had? I've had a recent serious hitman situation. How many murder attempts have I had since I come to prison? Fucking at least, definitely 3. But how many do I think? Half a dozen at minimum. I've managed to skirt a few. And a few I've just been lucky. Do you know what I mean? Even when the cops come to see us, it was proper intelligence cops who come to see us, and it says, me and my ex-wife, they said they've tried to murder you already, and they're going to try again. They said this isn't just some, someone says they're going to kill you. They said this has been confirmed. But why is all the murder attempts? Because of what's went on here with the murder cases and with the murder intelligence and everything, get Operation Insight, where everybody coming under investigation, especially that side for the murders, when it's always been me. As far as the books is concerned, they should never have been looked at it for any murders as far as they were concerned. And then it's come on top with Lee Watson in Operation Insight. So who needs to be dead the most? The cop. That's what I say. Because I know he was involved with at least 1 murder attempt. cop who's been fixing the books on the murders and who's been in the robberies with us lot. He needs me dead the most. I could go into loads of stories on different things where I think this cop's been involved with attempted murders on me. But I keep quiet about a lot. See if Don Graham rolls over and sees where all the bodies are up here. This is definitely the biggest murder inquiry in the history of the UK. I think the last one this big was probably Peter Sutcliffe, who killed about 15. Remember, they're blaming me for Freddie in favour in court. I've listened to it myself in court. I know they're blaming us for Kicker, for sure. All the evidence points that they're also blaming us for Michael Stone, with them pulling in me sidekick for the murder. And I just look at everything they've done with my sidekick on that murder. They've stitched him up on that murder. Like they stitched me up with that post office robbery by getting me under surveillance as part of what was going on. They've done the same with my sidekick, Mickey Burke, with Michael Stone's murder. They've got him videoed and photoed with Michael Stone before he got murdered. And just what everything they've done to me with all the other murders, I just think there's something not really about what they've done yet with him and Stone's murder. And when you look at where Michael Stone's body is, it's up on his farm where Kicker's murder is. Now they've blamed us for Michael Stone too. But I cannot prove that one, that they're blaming us for Michael Stone yet. But I can't prove that they're blaming us for Viv and Kicker because there's court documents and that. And that for a fact that they're blaming us for Kicker. Freddie and Viv. And that for a fact they're blaming us for Kicker. So there's multiple murders, what they're already blaming us for in the public domain. And that's just ones that's in the public domain. How many are they blaming us for that's not in the public domain, you know? So I'm just putting that out. Hey, there's still 440 people tuned in. Who's that? Is anybody coming on? Put the link in. There you go, there's the link. Marie Howarth says, put the link in, Paddy. Is it in? Oh, I need one, that man. Fucking need one, that man. These fucking comments, there's millions of them. 75, Simon TPP. How are you, Simon? He's been quiet. We'll give him a try. Simon, are you all right, Simon? How are you, Simon? He's been quiet. He's not on. He's not answering. It looked a bit like a funny photo there too, didn't it? Fucking maybe that cunt again just won't himself. 75 STV. You recognise that? Woodby's advice. Are you on the boot with the wig? 75 STV. Are you on the boot that one with the funny wig? How do you turn the cams on? Yes, right, that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. Hey, they must be demented, eh? Just gone to these lands so where they've got a fucking sit with wigs on. Him and fucking Humphreys. Humphreys with false fucking names. Why didn't they just deal with the paperwork? Like a vast. We need them on their show. Dealing with the paperwork, doing the due diligence. Why didn't they do it? Joanne, you know, we're Humphreys and Atwood's just done there. We can't fucking chance it, they need. The fucking horrible cunts. So anybody would know for sure who's Coburg and Trust? Definitely Atwood, that's what I thought it was. Fucking lunatics. I tell you what, we will start doing now very shortly. We'll start booking some proper guests. We will know from doing the road and whatnot. You all right, James? And it'll get a bit better, more interesting. It will. Marie Howarth, I found it very childish. Are you on about Atwood and fucking Humphreys being childish? I think it's more I've got their lives at the minute. Do you know what I mean? And I think every single video I put out, Humphreys are straight there to watch them. Whether it's in the middle of the night, the first thing in the morning. I think I've got him, he's that way, you know what I mean? And here's the videos, I didn't even watch them. I didn't worry about what he's saying and out. I didn't care. I just think, fucking crack on, you daft cunt. And I just fire away. Because he won't answer out anyway, will he? Just wants everything his fucking way. Won't do the due diligence. Why didn't I want to do the due diligence? It's been on Atwood show. I've got evidence. Why didn't I get back on that fucking show and we'll get someone on with him to go through the due diligence? And they won't do it. You wouldn't even do it with KRN. Just on a normal camera. Because he was going to have questions put to him. Because I've said, like, right, he's accusing me of being a murderer. I'm saying I'm not the murderer. Yous are the murderers. I'm entitled to do that, isn't I? In all fairness. In defence. I'm saying he's a one on Atwood show and everything else. Brand me an informer. I'm not the informer. In fact, not only am I not the informer, this is why you blame me for these murders, man. Because you just know how old school I am. Yous know through your cop. That's why you blame me for these murders. And I'm saying I'm not this informer. What you're saying I am. Yous are the informers. And I've got evidence that yous are the informers. So I've put that back to them at the same time. I'm entitled to do that now. Put it back to them because they're accusing me. And it's the same with the nonce allegation. I'm saying, no, I'm not the nonce. Yous are the nonces. And I wanted the questions put to them about them being nonces. Do you know what I mean? I'm entitled to that now. But they don't want that. They just want to fire shots off. Do you know what I mean? And not avoid anything remotely incriminating. First time I've seen him react like that. Listen, man, he's demented. But it's guilt. I'll tell you what's really got him. The Tiger affair. And you know how many people come on here and they say, Paddy, you're repeating things, you're repeating things, you're repeating things. And I know I'm repeating things. But you know, I'm repeating things. I'm doing people's consciences. And I like to repeat things to keep reminding them regularly, hey, this is not going away. And I know people who are just tuned in following the story might get a bit bored with me repeating things. But you know, the person who's actually involved in what I'm repeating, i.e. Humphreys and that, it gets to his guilty conscience every day. And that's why I do it. Just to keep at them with the truth. You can't beat the truth, man. And the truth will never go away. And the truth will always get you. It will. These cunts just fill their noses full of coke. The whole lot of them, the whole squad of them. Dicky Hickey, Shady Bulger, Humphreys, and Coconut Cookie. All Cookie likes his pills as well. He does. If you notice, sometimes on his YouTube, likes his blowies, and he likes his. He'll take out up his nose, down his throat, or up his fucking arse. He'll take out. But I'm just saying all into that, and they need that stuff come on your face, having a lie. I once had a lie in court, man, just over a motoring offence. Someone who was sorting a case before us just said, "You could go get in the dock and say this," and fucking hell, man, could I fuck? Do you know what I mean? I even know how to do it, gone through it, and I just know what it does to you, having a lie. And this is on camera, so I'll make sure when I come on here, I don't fucking lie about out. If they have lied about anything, it's a mistake. But I keep going at them with the truth, and they're lying every day about everything, especially Humphreys. He made that story up about. I shouldn't have. I've been to Tiger before, man. And I was a Tiger that night. It was Bull and Massey. I wouldn't go out with Massey that night. I was looking after my mother. My mother had Alzheimer's. And she was 80 or something. Massey come back to my house that night, and my mum's, and we had a drink in the kitchen. And then he tried to get us out the next night. I wouldn't go out the next night either. I was looking after my mother. And he went out with Bull again. So they went out twice with Bull, he did. He went out once with Bull, a load of the lads from Bull's area. About 10 of them went out. And then the following night, the second night, after he'd had a drink with me in my mum's kitchen, the following night, it was just him and Bull. And he wanted to go and doing Tiger, looking for this crew, just to shove his fucking nose in their face, you know what I mean? And that's one reason I went in there, poor man's local. It's the only place to drink. It's where Humphrey works. They've got the door boxed off. And I deliberately went in there just to fucking, you know. And when once they realised they were in, Humphreys and them tried to get them out. And they wouldn't move. Tried to send Domino, send a crew of Domino, and when I already said Humphreys and pleaded with them to get out, said him with Massey, you know, it's going to be trouble, and because Shady Bulger's coming in. And this woman I fucking bothered with that daft gun. And they wouldn't move. And then eventually Shady Bulger coming. And then there was a big argument. There was Bull and Massey. And then you had Shady Bulger on the other side with Humphreys and up to 30 Dorman. But Massey and Bull still wouldn't move. They went, nah, we'll finish our drink first. And then when we finish here, we're going for a walk, doing the big market, tell them whether we're going next. As well they did, just to let them know. We ain't bothered, but he's daft cunts. Massey tell them, man, yeah, daft cunts, I'll have fucking 50 men, yeah, in 2 hours. You stupid cunts. Probably just mugged them off. And Humphreys just went and wrote a completely different story about the incident in his book. And he's including me in it, saying I was there. Instead of Bull. And he's holding true autobiography. You can't do that, man. When I digging him sat down over what's went on here, part of perverting the course of justice of his murder and that, because that's what he's doing, yeah, man. He's got to be sat doing about everything he's done, yeah. And when I digging him sat down, he'd be getting questioned about fucking Tiger. What about him, Keith? What about him marching on 10 Downing Street with his crew of visitors with him? Like, come on, boys. Proper, this has been the newspapers, isn't it, man? So what's going on there, like? marching on 10 Downing Street. Free the paedophiles, the create wins. How am man? Who else has done that for these dirty fucking queers? The worst of the fucking worst. In everybody's eyes, even the criminal underworld's eyes, have always viewed the fucking queers as the worst of the fucking worst. And there's fucking humpies, fucking idolising, not only idolising them and visiting them and whatnot, he's fucking marching on fucking Downing Street with petitions to free them. To free them. Who else has done that for the great ones? Is he worried? Yeah, because I'm getting told that he mixes and drinks in a cooperative club at Gateshead with, or used to, with Kane Hutchison and his mum, who works there. And I'm making inquiries about it, finding out if it's true. I'm not saying it is true. I'm just pointing it out that that's an investigation. And we'll say find out if it's true, because obviously the whole club will fucking laugh. He got in there with Kane Hutchison and his fucking mum, won't it? If it's a fucking drinking club. So, but he has been getting in there with Kane Hutchison, somebody who rapes little boys, drinking with him and that, you know what I mean? It all just adds fuel to the fire, I see, to the rest of the shit that's gone on with him, the creators, and the Winter Hill Gang. Because tell you, man, see the Winter Hill Gang, they run all that shit in the city, man. On the gay side, the gay massage parlours and underage stuff. Winter Hill Gang's done it for years, decades. Things other people wouldn't even lure themselves today. They've done. For what? For bad disease, man. For what wrongings. And the Winter Hill Gang have got shit on every cunt around them through this stuff what they've been doing for decades. And you think they haven't got shit on fucking Humphreys as well. Remember when they fucking first put in this crew, who went all of them into same as a Craze, into Young Boys. And it's not in dispute that the Craze were into Young Boys. And it's not in dispute in the city that this firm, the whole crew of them are into Young Boys. Even the younger ones, even this crew, when they've been in jail, a couple of them has been caught, man, number of times. That's bull. Don't ask me, that's bull. I'm just telling you what they're into. We aren't into that. But they are. But they've always been into it. Gone back to when I was a little kid. I could tell you tales about them. These are into young kids. This Winter Hill Gang. And read back to their uncles and that. Same as the Cray twins. We got to remember they've modelled ourselves on the Cray twins. And they brought the Cray twins to this city to try and use as intimidation against my old man and his firm. And other people of the West End. That's what they were doing. So they've modelled ourselves on the Cray twins too, you know, and they've got the same traits. And Humphreys has been part with both firms. You know what I mean? Both lots of them. Who went to. And then you go look at his own past. You know what I mean? I just think it's not right. And then I get these tales about him doing it at the Eagles bar with the manager, who he knocks him with, the game manager. At the Eagles bar in the dungeon. So no, they smoke wood fire. Yeah, I'll tell you. But we'll get the bottom of it, aye. What Humphreys is worried about most, and here, is getting sued for what he's done. Yeah, that's what he's doing as well. He's trying to prepare a defence here for what he's done to me and my family, because there's other innocent victims too, you know. Kevin McIntyre's asking, why do you want to get the whole U2 clan to do lie detectors? No, the only people I want to do lie detector tests is these cunts over these murders, over serious stuff. And the only reason I want them to do them is because they're accusing me of these murders, and I've already took mine. Do you know what I mean? So I'm entitled to ask them to take a lie detector test over the murders, isn't I? Or the Judy Noblin. I've took mine over the Judy Noblin too. Terry, when you're fighting the Masons, it's always a slippery fucking pole, as you know. If anybody, if there is anyone to deal with the Masons and what they get up to and that, it's fucking me. Better than anyone. I'm not saying I'll win. But if there's any man there who can deal with them best because of the tactics they use and whatnot, it's me. And I'm not even saying I'll win, but I'm just saying there's nobody better than me than to deal with them too. Because I know them like the back of my fucking hand. How they operate. I've studied the Masons my entire fucking life. Every aspect of them. Not exactly what they are. Get rid of all your paranoias. They're just an organisation that work for the crown. They are the crown. The Masons are the British Empire. That's all they are. No else. Cliff, tell me about Keith Bell's monkey. I should drink with Keith. And he used to ride around the fucking town centre on a chopper bike with a monkey on the handlebars, little monkey. So I ended up buying it off him. But I think I only had it 2 or 3 days, and me ex-missus made us get rid of it. I took along the club with us. We were sitting on this wife's shoulder one day. It was only a little one. What's hat on? And she turned round and was having a wank in her face. Because the villains for having wanks, the monkeys here. But anyway, my wife wouldn't let us keep it. So I tried to end up taking it back to Keith Bell. But you'll remember Keith Well's well known for having that monkey and riding around the town centre with it on his fucking chopper bike. Did you know what's that? See, I should fetch him up. He's at read on you. But did you know that Arid Fool and his bro like playing with kids? Oh, I'm not fucking listening to any of that shit. It's all right, is he? What about video, Craig? When he went down to the fruit bar, he hasn't put his videos up with that, has he? Do you know why? Because he was up on the fucking read up a height on the 5th floor or something, or on the roof or something. He was looking down, videoing, keeping well out the way he was. Someone saying it's Uncle Pad there. It's one of my nephews. Which one? I've got that fucking many, as you know. Come on, and which fucking one? What's the camper van? Which one's fucking that? Just say which fucking one you're, man. With me granddad, right, kid. I know what you mean now. Is your granddad all right? I'm not seen him for a month or something. So, if you got the camper van, give us a shout when the weather gets a bit better and you can come up and do a bit fishing if you're just on your own or if you're just with the kids or whatever. Right, kid? Are you on about creepy fucking Craig? Are you? It's all, yeah. I'm sick of this, me granddad bit. It's always me granddad these days. That'll do, kid. Make sure you get up yourself, though, as well, if you've got a camper van. Where's that one? Paddy, it'd be good. Paddy watching the 3D Fight Club. I wasn't even going to watch it, to be honest. I've lost all interest in it. And that's for Dickie Hickey. Dickie Hickey is just promoting, he's trying to promote a fight with anybody because he's going to charge for his fight when it comes to it. This is his last big payday. He's looking to get like fucking a 10-hour ticket. Even if he got like 5,000 subs buying his tickets at a 10-hour ticket, you're talking 50 grand. Do you know what I mean? And that's easy to get. That first fight he done with Dougie Joyce, where they were just practicing really. They sell 1,200 tickets. They end up getting 12,000 quid. They did. And they were just trying to do it. So there's big money there in this job. If you get the advertising for it, especially if you can get free advertising. And that's what was going on with Dickie Hickey and Danny's fight at 2.5 million views or something. I was nothing to do with Dickie Hickey though. He thinks it was for him. That was for Danny Christie, them 2.5 million views, because he beat him. Nothing to do with him. He was just looked at as a loser, you know what I mean? He thinks he's the ear side. How can he be the fucking ear side? He's a fucking ear side, all right. But he's banging on all the publicity it's had, and he's looking for his last big payday. That's where I see Dickie Hickey with his fight he's trying to promote. If not with him, with anybody. He's just trying to milk his own publicity. We've still got nearly 500 people tuned in, 481. That'll be good. But that's what Dickie's up to. No, if he hadn't been beasted off and that like the way he has, the one a really good thing then, especially with 2.5 million views and the Sun publicising it and everything else. We're showing halfway around the world. It wasn't for him though, it was for Danny Christie. As you can see, Danny's got a better podcast than him. Out of it. And Danny got that podcast for winning the fight. You know what I mean? He is jealous as fuck. Danny Christie even having a podcast out of it. You can feel it coming out of him every time he mentions Danny Christie's name on his videos. That he's envious and what's the word? Everything that Danny Christie's getting out of it. Danny won the fucking fight, man. Do you know what I mean? In everybody's eyes. Even his fair play man says Danny won the fight. His fair play man's admitted he stopped the fight, saved Dickie getting his fucking face punched in. Because look at some of these texts. I was going to fuck off, but it's still nearly 500 tuned in. That was my great nephew before, one of my nephew's sons. When my mum died not so long ago, she had 120 grandkids. And I would say about 80 of them will be fucking laddies. Do you know what I mean? And that's just my mum. Terry Funk. Did I ever come across Charlie Bronson? No. Not once. The only time I crossed paths with Charlie was when he took me to Full Sutton prison. They take you in a high security van with being double cat A prisoner. On your own, single. So when they move you, with it being expensive to move you in a single van, they like to always fetch somebody away from that prison at the same time in the same van. So they drop somebody off, pick somebody up, just to save money. And it's called a 1-for-1. So they done a 1-for-1 with me, with Charlie once at Full Sutton. When I arrived at Full Sutton, they took Charlie away from Full Sutton. So like cross paths in the reception. And they put me on the lifers wing where Charlie had been on. Where he'd been getting kept on. But that's in the era I got Charlie Bronson. And he was in the block then. This was at the beginning of my sentence. He was in the block then. He just went doing the block. He'd been doing the block after the Parkhurst incident. And then he come with the block for a couple of months on Full Sutton, on the lifers wing. And then he went back doing the block in Full Sutton. And he's never been back on the wing since. That's when I done a 1-for-1 with me and Charlie. And he's never been back on the wing since. So that'll be how long? 30 fucking years. That was 1995, 96. That would have been the beginning of 96. I got took to Full Sutton. And he got moved out. So he was in the block already in 96, and he's never been out since. He's never been on a wing. He's always been kept in solitary since 96. So what's that, 36 years? Is it? No. 96, 22, 26 years. 26 years. He's been in solitary. Bob Mosley's been in solitary longer. Bob's been in solitary about fucking 35 years. I'm like 40 years. Solitary confinement. No, Linda, never watched it. Jay's buying your breakfast tomorrow, Tony, is he? Jay's. There's one of them coffee places just along the road from me, Tony, where you can get breakfasts and that. Just along from the farm. Paddy, do you know any foreshore? Any foreshore? Don't know what foreshore means. Any foreshore? Unless the predictive text come up wrong. Yeah, he was all right, Paul. He was an bar. I first met Paul in strange ways. And then he was in Spain when I was in Spain on the run. Him and his crew. And somebody said to us, Paul Massey wants to meet you. Come meet him. This was in the Costa del when I was on the run doing there. And Massey was over there with Anthony and John, Ginger John, forgetting that fucking second name, John and Anthony. Anyway, they wanted to go along and meet Massey. But was being on the run and everybody looking for us, I didn't chance it. So I know I met him. And then years later, I was in Strange Ways and he come to my door. I was just banged up and he come to my door. As soon as I arrived in Strange Ways, I had some cunt at my fucking door walking myself. I hadn't been there 2 minutes out there trying to dig in on top of you as soon as you arrive. Over that paperwork, over that fucking paperwork. But I love Strange Ways. Prison, fucking holiday camp. But see, Strange Ways, it is a holiday camp compared to the maximum security prisons. It's a whole different atmosphere. You probably think, how can Strange Ways, can't a unit be a holiday camp? It is seriously a holiday camp compared to the maximum security prisons. Because if you go in Strange Ways, you'll have like so many, out of 100 people on the wing, you might have 5 or 6 dangerous fucking people in there. Even though they're all faces and. But when you get into the maximum security prisons, sometimes every single person who's on the wing is fucking dangerous. That's why they're in there. Do you know what I mean? The killers or the that is fucking nutters, you know what I mean? If you and all the nutters that get put in prison, who kick off with the screws and because they can't handle them and things like that, or stab people up, and they all end up in the maximum security prison system. So you're in there with everybody, not everybody, but most of them are fucking dangerous, and it's a whole different fucking atmosphere living in the maximum security prison system than it is living in the nicest Strange Ways wing. Fucking holiday camp. I loved it. You know, trouble tunes I arrived. I had trouble with people when I was in there, and fights with people when I was there, but I loved it. Compared to the maximum security prison. Different atmosphere altogether. I'm telling you, people didn't realise how fucking naughty it is in the maximum security prison system. It's all hits. It's all hitmen in there. It's all, everybody's on the gear. And you can get loads and loads of people to do jobs for you. You just give them a big gear. Frank Burley says to me, Paddy, it's not who you are or what you are in the maximum security prison system when you're on the wing. It's who's got the biggest bag of fucking heroin. In his reach, that's the way it works. It's who's got the biggest bag of fucking heroin. And it doesn't matter who you are. If you got the gear, you make them fucking jump. And there's that many people in there who are never getting out of prison, who are doing like life sentences with 25 wrecks and 30 wrecks. Them people, usually when they could get up to 20 years, and they tell them then, oh, well, you're never getting out. And even if you're just getting a 25 wreck, it usually means you're never getting out. So there's loads and loads and loads of them people in the prison system, all on the gear, who will just got no fear because they're not going to lose any time what they do. And you can get them to do serious fucking jobs. Do you know what I mean? There won't no consequence whatsoever. Well, they'll end up doing the block where they're not bothered, as long as they've got their gear. It's dangerous, you know, because of the heroin situation. That's what causes most of it, I find. And it's all hitmen. Like every prison, it's all hits where people are paid to do hits on people. It's not where people can do it themselves, you know what I mean? They wouldn't allow me in Franklin because old Glover was visiting there once. He was getting transferred from Franklin prison to Auckland prison off the screws. and they called into my pub for lunch on the route. And they all end up getting drunk, the Screws and Glover and fucking, you know what I mean? Because loads of the North East Screws all right. They're just proper old school Screws. And back in the day, some of the Screws used to come through to my pub. If they had a bird or something, they'd come through to my pub with a bird because they knew they were safe. Or if they wanted an MOT or a tax disc or something for their cars, they used to always come and see me. Do you know why they used to come and see me? Because you're not even in the jail. They know everybody who's fucking everybody. And even the Screws have got respect for people who aren't fucking coppers. And they know who's who in the fucking jail. And they know who to trust and who not to trust. That's what I find. And that's why they used to come. They wanted an MOT or a taxis. They used to come and see me. Back in the day, I mean. That's even the Screws. But anyway, the Screws got caught. So when Glover was there in the pub getting drunk with the Screws, I'm not there. I've stayed away because I heard they were in and I thought I was getting watched off the cops at the time. I thought, oh, them fucking attract the cops doing there at the minute. But young Glover went in the pub to see his dad and have a quick drink with him because he heard he was there. And then he went and done an armed robbery and got caught or got chased and caught the next day. And when he got arrested, he went and said, oh, I was in the pub with my dad. And the cop says, how could you be in the fucking pub with your dad? Your dad's seen a fucking six stretch. And then they sent the cop down to the pub called McFarland, my arch enemy since I was a kid. They sent a cop down to the pub the next day. And I didn't find the suit. I went in the pub and seen the manager. He says, Paddy, there's a fucking cop in and asking questions about, oh, Glover and them Screws that were in yesterday. I went, no. What were they asking? He said he was asking if they were in. Because young Glover's been arrested for an armed robbery and he went to get an alibi that he was in the pub with his dad and the Screws. This is young Glover. I said, what did you say? He said, I tell them. I said, no, which busy was it? He says, McFarland. My arch enemy. I went, no. I thought, no, them Screws are in trouble now. Do you know what the come and done? He went straight and got on the phone to the national newspapers to make sure this didn't get away. Screws, transporters, my pub. And this is why they would never allow me in Franklin prison. Even though I was in a dispersal, they would never take us to Franklin. For that reason, said I had Screws bent up. Just shite, but they said I had Screws bent up. But this was 30 fucking years ago, you know what I mean? But it was them back in them days, they were just old school Screws who like to drink. You know what I mean? And they were just thinking, oh, we're going to the pads, we'll have a drink on the way. We're free drink. Do you know what I mean? And I got sacked with a gun in the national newspapers. There was an investigation into it, and they were in the pub. Do you know what I mean? And they shouldn't have been. They were allowed to call in a pub because they were taking him to a Cat C prison. So he's a Cat C prisoner now, even though he's coming from Franklin. But he's a Cat C prisoner, so they were allowed to stop at a pub to have lunch en route, Screws with an inmate. But they just weren't allowed to stop at my fucking pub because they wouldn't be my brother-in-law. That was where they were fucked and they got sacked, the Screws. But it was young Glover who brought it on top. That's why they would never have me in fucking Franklin. So Big Tony's up tomorrow doing the documentary, or he's starting the documentary on Dickie Hickey and some of the victims for YouTube. And he's going to be calling in to see me and Gary Carroll and Brian the Taxman and some of the victims. And, you know, it's going to be a good documentary, this. As long as it's put together, right? I've got photos of Paul Massey sat in my fucking sitting room just before he got shot. Right. The first time it was him with a fucking wig on. And before that, it was just him himself. Listen. Why didn't they just do what they should be doing? And that is, like, in front of the public, hey, let's get this paperwork due diligence done. If you want a decent podcaster, you'd want to do that for your own reputation. Instead of running away for it and getting on the way they're all getting on. Pay them. If there was any truth in it. Wouldn't it? To put me, show you what I am. Do you know what I mean? They would say, yeah, no, let's do it. If there was any decent, and these two podcasts both belong to Freemasons, upright members of the society. Do you know what I mean? Fucking scum cunts. Fucking aye, pay them. Well, you think that wasn't arranged between the two of them because they're both of them doing it? They're worried, man. They're worried because it's coming on top. And it's coming on top publicly. He's trying to get as close to, and he's been sending emails to people today asking them to put complaints into YouTube. To say I'm bullying him. He's asking other people to do this. To say, put complaints in. Say, Paddy Conroy's bullying Miss Humphries, Shitwood, and Dickie Hickey. Why do you want people to put complaints and say Conroy's bullying Dickie Hickey? There's emails here. What he's been sending to people. Different people. I remember he sent a message to Tony Burke a month or two ago, Collins and Nunts, didn't he? Yeah, when I'm not going into it. Can't go on for fucking ever. Well, that's fucking horrible cunt. But listen, I just want to say, I just think if his my back run comes out from throughout start to finish, and his back run comes out start to finish, the time we're finished, I'll be happy with that. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't swap back runs with him for all the tea and fucking China, would you? He's got a few quid, but he's a creep, man. He's got any real friends. How could he? Lives a lie. Comes on every single day now. And that for sure, man. Ways he'll tell lies about me in his books and that. So I keep repeating things, man. I don't let his conscience away. Keep pricking it. It's coming for you. It's coming for you. Tiger. It's not going away. It's part of this murder inquiry, and he's worried, man. He's worried. Wouldn't you be? Tell fucking lies, man. It wasn't me. What the fuck you done that for? I don't know. There's always a reason behind any lie anyone ever tells, because no one ever wants to tell a lie. And if you've got to, there's got to be a reason behind it. Got to be a reason behind it. But what I cannot fathom out is, what the fuck you tell that lie for about me? I haven't, why it's been done yet. Because there will be some logical, not logical, why you tell the lie. Do you know there'll be a hidden agenda there somewhere? Otherwise, why has he done it? It's ridiculous, man. He's done this in his fucking autobiography. The fucking stupid cunt. And that's why I didn't let him away with it. I forced him into conspiring already with Crackhead Craig and Spew Armstrong. Because they're lying too. I was never there, man. So he's got a little crew of liars now. And where's the 30 doorman? And all the members of staff that was there. I haven't even started on that yet. I've told you, man, see, the longer this drags out, the better for me. Because the more the back run comes out of what he's done to me, the more that his back run comes out as well. And the longer I can drag this out, the fucking better for me. Tim not wants it all rushed up. Remember, we trying to get a quick live and that. Do live with you at the end. Still nearly 500 tuned in, Tony. Phone at 90 there. just for 2 weeks for pinching a car. Yeah, I was on low Newton. I'll put the just reason I'll put the questions on the screen what I'm answering. Lots of killers in strangeways. Yeah, but do you know killers who are straight off the street? And still in a normal prison. They haven't been moved on to the maximum security prison system and spent years in the maximum security prison. Now, even if the killers and they're straight off the street, they're still like a normal inmate, compared to the killers that's in there. Because once you've spent years in there, you them killers become different people. Do you know what I mean? With the paranoia and everybody being dangerous, you know what I mean? It's a whole different atmosphere, man. And it changes everybody's who has to live in that atmosphere. Changes everybody's, I don't know, fucking changes you. Even killers. But ones that just come off the street, there's a different breed, man. Even the killers and strangeways. Of course, those killers and strangeways, I was fighting with killers and strangeways. I was. That fight I had with one the Christmas Association. He was a killer. He was in the 25 wreck. He's wanted in 5 other countries of the world for murdering people in them countries too. He was. So he was a fucking multiple fucking killer. He's a big cunt and all. But so now there's killers in strangeways, loads of killers, but a different breed of killer in the maximum security prison. After they've spent time in there for years, they become a different person again today. Well, I met strange shipmen loads of times because they used to always put me on the next visiting table to them. Him and his fucking wife, me and my wife were him and his fucking wife. Primrose, they called her. Big fat cunt. Aye, Primrose. So when I should get talking to him, he was a compulsive liar. He was, a turned out. He told me that he was, as I said, they used to keep him in the block. And I said to him, while they were waiting, we were back in for after our visit, they were taking him down the block though. I was going on the wing. But I used to get talking to him for 5 minutes before he got took away. And I thought he was just a doctor who would be euthanating old people, even though I didn't even agree with that really. But I didn't think he was a murderer, you know what I mean? And I even put that to him. He went, no, nothing like that. And I just thought, oh, he's just denying it, you know what I mean? So I says to him, what's it like being kept in a block? I thought it might be a bit rough for him, not being accustomed to that sort of treatment, you know? And he was like, no, he was okay with it. He tried to tell us that he'd spent time in a fucking, like a concentration camp in one of them fucking Eastern countries, like Burma or somewhere. And this was out compared to that. So I mentioned that to one of the documentary researchers when I come to prison, what Chipman had said was about being in one of them places. And they researched it, and I said, nah, he never was. It says, but what the they know about Chipman was, he wasn't only a serial killer, he was also a compulsive liar. So it's on record somewhere that he's a compulsive liar. So even when he was telling me about being in a concentration camp, he was full of fucking shite. Why does it do it? You know what I mean? Why even do it? They've just given me 2 nephews, 24 year and 26 year, for 2 shootings where nobody was even hurt. But guns got fired in the air. And that's all. And one got 26 year and one got 24 year. If they've kept them in the cage at the special unit, yeah, of course, I've seen they had 2 cages in there. They used to keep Bob Maudsley in one. And really what the cage is, really, it's just another normal cell, prison cell. But when you open that cell door, it's got another door there with a like cage door where see-through perspex, so you kind of throw things on them with the bars. And that's why they call them budgie cages. It's just really so they can open the fucking door and still be safe and talk to you because you're behind another door. Do you know what I mean? Because you're dangerous. So that's what all the cage is really. It's just a normal cell but with 2 doors. And they used to get Bob Maudsley in it when I was in Durham SSU. Bob was on a 10-man unlock when he was in Durham. That means every time they had to open his door to take him to the exercise yard, you used to have 10 screws around them with a truncheon suit. It's funny watching them. And Bob Maudsley's 6'5". He's got fucking hair halfway down his fucking back. You think you picture something, you know, when the monster that come with the blue lagoon, you know, like them monsters that come with the lagoon and are covered in seaweed and that. That's what Bob Maudsley looks like, one of them. 6'5", one of them. And it's the screws who are terrified of him because he's killed that many people in there. It's him that's terrified. The actual screws didn't want fucking anyone that dangerous on that fucking wing where there's knives around. It's him that's frightened of him, have him on the wing, the screws. It's not the actual inmates. And they made up that story about him eating the brains of the last one, the last murder victim. They said when, and it's lies. I spoke to Bob about the whole fucking murder. They said when they reached the prison cell, they said Bob was lying on the cell on the floor next to the murdered victim. His head was smashed open, and Bob was eating his brains with a spoon. And that's fucking the stuck to it to this day. And that's where he's getting Hannibal the Cannibal from, all from that story. That he was eating the fucking victim's brains with a fucking spoon. So I asked Bob the story, what happened? And he told us. He says, well, I'll not tell you the full story, but he told us the story. But I'll tell you little bits of it. He says, so I've done him. And he's lying there next to us on the floor. So he says, so I've sat there. My knees up, I guess my back eaten, and I'm making a roll up. There's been a big hum and a horse, my health cells smashed up, you know, before he's killed him. He says, but he's killed him. He's lying there. He says, so I'm just making a roll up. He said, I could hear the screws running along the line, coming with the keys, because you can, you know, you can hear them coming. He says, so, I looked at the victim who was lying there next to us. I could hear them coming along the fucking landing. Wasn't sure if he was fucking dead. He says, and there was a pencil there. He says, I've got the pencil. He says, I stuck it on his fucking ear. He says, and I fucking bashed it right through his ear. He says, when I pulled it out, that's when the door opened. The screws opened the fucking door, just as he pulled the pencil out. He says, when I pulled the pencil out, there was bits of brains on the pencil. Because he just pulled it out. He says, but he wasn't fucking eating it. And they just opened the door at that point. So it wasn't a spoon. It was a pencil. Do you know what I mean? What's more fun? Respect or loyalty? I'm not fucking sure, to be honest. I've put the fucking same on it. Night Humphreys. Do you know what it is? Humphreys and Atwood spoiled the video calling and eat like, so nobody could be trusted. And most of the people that come on haven't got the proper fucking photos on out of it. Look at there's 492 people still there. So it's been all right anyway, isn't it? But next week, we'll get some proper guests on. So we'll cut them not to put up with that shit. And we know who the guests are. You know what I mean? I'm going to start travelling around shortly. I do travel around anyway. I just like I've said, I didn't fucking show all my travelling around on you. But what I'm going to start doing is when John comes up next week and sorts my camera out, I'm going to start going around a few faces in the northeast and sit and have a smoke with them in their houses and whatnot. Just characters. And we'll do a bit of that. And the weather's changing now. So I thought we'll do a bit of like graveyard stuff where we're sat like where I was talking about last week. Where we're going to sit and do lives from the graveyard on certain victims' graves that we're talking about or something, but we're going during the night, you know what I mean? And we'll climb a wire and the walls. We'll take the cameras while we're live. Do you know what I mean? Can imagine the atmosphere. And we'll get round the grave of whoever we're talking about as well and things like that, I thought. For the crack. What do you reckon? And I thought even along by the pool, fishing at night for salmon. Do you know what I mean? In the nice weather, I mean. Fucking phlegm on my chest. Here's the link, yeah, if anyone, here's the link, yeah, anyway, if anyone who we can trust. Like I see, yeah, fancy us letting Humphreys and Atwood spoil one eat. But what about Humphreys using John McCain's name and Cormac Corner? What a sly bastard, isn't he? I wonder if he wouldn't ask them permission to do that, would he, first? No, Joanne, the truth will smash them in the end. KRN's coming back to do another interview with us. KRN's not finished with Humphreys yet. He's not happy at all about it, you know what I mean? So we've got plans, but KRN's coming back to see me shortly. But he's coming back to the shed this time instead of Bull's flat. You know what I mean? I'm speaking to Steve. Golf. So I can't put you on time. I'll block you. Like golf, yeah, wanger. I've just blocked you. Go and suck his dicky. He's bored off you. Full fucking stop. With them net fucking creeps on you. Full fucking stop. And coming on you making comments like, yeah, why am we going on their fucking shows and tell them, listen, why don't we just do the due diligence? Yous have done it to him, no. He's in the REIT. Why are you ducking what he's wanting you to do? Why didn't you do that to them instead of coming with their fucking shit to me, you daft cunt? No, I just think, well, they're not doing out that they should do, so why should I even take any of their shots? Why should I take any of them? When I'm not getting any fair crack of the whip from day one, and everybody can see it. All I want them to do is do the due diligence on that paperwork, and I'm refusing. So ask yourselves why. Why do they need to come on with this shit while they're doing the need? Why don't they just go on their own podcast sensibly and say, yeah, we are respectable podcasts, and we'll check their suit and we'll fucking put it right. That would do the due diligence on this paperwork. Why didn't they do that? You tell me. Instead of them coming on, yeah, with wigs on and fucking trying to upset everything. Why? This is people who want a mess in the fucking head. Do you know what I mean? I'm not into pseudo macho sadism. I don't like fucking medical surgical instruments opening my arse up while just so they can get bigger things fucking rammed up it. You know what I mean? So I'm not even gone into it. But these are just one sick fucks, aren't they? You see, it's taking him his wig underneath. Yeah. One sick fuck in the head. I'm not bothered if it's legal. That's stuff that they come up with on the True Geordie show. I didn't go on there to listen to stuff like that. If I wanted to listen to stuff like that, I would have went on like a pseudo macho sadism site to listen to that sort of shit. That's why they have them sort of sites for them sort of people who like to listen to that sort of stuff. I didn't. That's why I didn't get on them. So I didn't expect to hear it on the True Geordie. You know what I mean? He says the things will get that big getting around up his arse that he couldn't stop the shit falling out of it on the way in. You know what I mean? So on his way in from his girlfriend's back to his own flat, the shit's falling out of his fucking gear. He couldn't stop it. He's admitting this on the True Geordie show when he was drunk. Just to clear his soul. That's what we should do. Get the membership scanned so that they cannot fucking complain. That's exactly fucking right. And I noticed they've never done any due diligence neither. They're doing all this to avoid him, and I've got them cornered on a number of things, not just the due diligence. There's a number of other things going on behind the scenes here. And I'm just getting them where I want them. Someone get live free on you. Who's he live free? What do I think of Humphrey's helping Charlie? I don't think anything of it, to be honest. Yes, I've got a brand new full Sutton prison shirt. People, I'll just show you it. Brand new short-sleeved prison shirt. It's got the name of the prison on, HM Full Sutton. It's a size 15. And I've got a real prison lighter with HM prison on to go with it. Well, I just put the heating on. It's starting to get a bit cold. And I've got a real prison lighter to go with it. And Tony's gonna get it signed by loads of women over the next couple of months, different people. He's gonna post it and run the people on YouTube. And get it sent back. And then he's gonna do some sort of charity with it. Like they do with football shirts, to get all the footballers to sign it. Get the prison shirt and get all loads of ex-inmates to sign it. Ex-prison inmates. Who are like nan, you know what I mean? See what I can get for it. But then just any normal prison t-shirt shirt nowadays, you can get up to fucking £100 for them. For a proper prison shirt. I fly with at least 50 quid each a day. So I'm just telling you what it's worth just on its own, you know what I mean? If anybody buying it for the charity. Are you alright, YouTube wars? Come to the replays. 500 nearly on average only, Tony. think that's the lowest it's been all night, 475. Which is all right for a start. When we've got a guest on here, you know what I mean? Like a proper guest, I mean. We're just fucking about, learning how to work this. Paddy put a picture of the shirt up in daylight before you start signing for the provenance, right? I've done it the other day, but I'll do it again. But it is a proper one. It's a size 15, the neck. Doesn't matter if it's all getting signed or anybody's going to be wearing it. It'll end up in a frame on it. Fucking high Primrose. So his name was, his middle name, Harold's middle name was Frederick. So, and he's really was called Fred. That's what people live in now. He wasn't called Harold. He was called Fred. And she was called Primrose. So you have my head in them up, Fred and Rosewood did. And I only used to talk to them because I thought they were innocent, you know what I mean? And my wife used to talk to his wife because we thought they were innocent. I tried to get, when he got from Gilly, I tried to get one of the inmates to put his dinner or his sheet. The security school quarters trying to pay the kid to do it. Sorry, but I put it up by mistake. I'm just flipping through them. She was a big fatty, Primrose. Listen, man, Stephen Griefson, I was in the next cell to Stephen Griefson. He's a creepy cunt, Stephen. It's a funny conversation to him, I did. I think Stephen's murdered a lot more children than what he got convicted of. That's what I smelled of him when I was having my conversations with him. I was having conversations with him before he was convicted. He was in the next cell to me in Durham's special secure unit. And he was just a young kid. He was, you know me, he was still a young kid then. Even though he killed them other young kids, he was still just a young kid. And I used to get into conversation with him through the pipes, lengthy ones. And I was under the impression of, oh, this cunt's killed another 10 people. They questioned him about another 10 head all over the country, to be honest. And I always suspected he'd done some of them. Creepy Craig's put a post up that Pad's bullying him. They had Cookie on last night, hoping Pad ranted about him. I think that's what I thought they're trying to upset with, so they can put complaints in. That's what I was just saying to Tony Bergen earlier. They're trying to provoke us. I thought he was trying to do that a couple of months ago when he was saying things about my wife and whatnot. This is why they need other people to put the complaints in, because if he puts in one in himself, he will end up getting looked at for what he's done to me too. And this is why he's wanting others to do it. But he wants others to get me shut down because he really wants us shut down, you know what I mean? He can't do it himself. He wouldn't dare, because I'll just counter-claim him at the same time. Me and Humbies will come to head-to-head at some point, even if it's in a court case. It's got to go that way. That's weird, aye. Fucking who are them? Oh, what you doing? Come on, baby. Up. Who are them to drag any cunt's names through the fucking mud? And for Creepy Craig just to get involved. Oh, wait, man, I'm busy. No, you go down on the floor. For Creepy Craig just to get involved with his own form, you know, he must have knew. When you get involved with things like this, that if you've got dirty hands, you shouldn't throw fucking stones. Point fingers, I mean. His own past will come out. See that fucking ACRO? I'm sick of fucking hearing about it. Who wants to see anything? We've heard enough, man. We've heard enough of different people. There was another one there that needs one on Brian the Taxman's channel, done a Claire's Law check on him. Well, now he's got this history of serious sexual attacks. He's not admitting about them. He's not talking about them. He's just saying, I haven't been convicted. And that's what we're saying. You've got a history and a pattern of serious sex attacks. So much so you're dangerous. Even though you haven't been convicted. You've got too many. And everybody knows about that now. Do you know what I mean? He's been outed for it now. And everybody's on it. So where does he go from here? What's the best face you've ever been given? If it can't be good, be careful. See, Bob Maudsley, he's a lovely, lovely fella. Even though he's killed a few inmates. You know, all nonsense he killed, didn't you? You know, he's in jail for killing a nonce. And you know, he'd been nonce himself. And he's just killed every nonce he's ever come across. Bob Maudsley's got a heart of fucking gold, he has. I'm just flipping through the comments. Well, he's not a brain eater, but he's not a brain eater. But he's been in jail about 40 odd year now, 45 year. That's right. Remember Tony's Yanamora with his camera crew up to Carlisle. If anybody's wanting who he knows, I mean, anybody who he knows wants to meet up out. You ever met? No, I haven't met Jimmy Neal. Could tell you a tale about the Jimmy Neal's driver though, and his car, Jimmy Neal's car. See if one more victim comes forward, what Dickie Hickey can't see, they've put him up to it. He'll get charged with all these historic sex attacks that he was worried about himself anyway. I've tell you already, I think his fucking handler's getting him out of it. Probably longer. Probably because he's only 17 when he got nicked. Do you know, he was only a bairn when he got nicked. He was a little young drug addict. And he was in a mess. And he's older than me, Bob, so he's probably more 45, 46 year, 47 year. And he'll have been in solitary confinement about 35, 40 of it. See, once you're in jail, though, you see, once you're in solitary confinement, do you know, once you've done a week in solitary confinement and you're into it, it's easy. It's so fucking easy, it's unreal. It's only the first few days it's fucking hard, you know. What time's it anyway? Right. 5 to 11. We'll give it a 11:15. There's still 450 there, they need. Hey, it's done well, that, they need. We've been nearly up to 500 for our first show. And we haven't even started, we're just fucking about. Would be better if they'd never spoiled the fucking live stream, though, wouldn't it? Oh, some fucking comments, mate, isn't there? Fucking tons and tons. I never get a chance to read even all of them. I'm flipping through hundreds of the cunts. Paddy, have you ever watched the what Doc McIntyre documentary? Did that see? Do you know what it is? I've never watched it fully, to be honest. I've just watched bits of it. I cannot watch things with me selling it. Nothing properly, I cannot. So I just watch little clips of it now and again. And what do I think of it? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I think when your cameras first get put on you, it doesn't matter who you are. You're a bit, not starstruck, but you change. Everybody does when the camera's on them. They become that. All that fucking ego or whatever most people do anyway. I'm not saying I did on this show, but that's what most people do. And you're not yourself, really. Do you know what I mean? I think some people just change when the camera's on them, just for the sake of the camera. It's not really them sometimes. But me, I just think, I just ignore the cameras, me. The first documentary with McIntyre, I thought, oh, fucking, I felt a bit embarrassed, really. But then since then, I just didn't worry about it. I just didn't watch them. I didn't even watch my own videos back sometimes before I put them up. Because I know if I do watch them sometimes, I'll not put them up. And then I just didn't worry about it. If you're a cunt on them, you're a cunt. Or if you're coming across, you know, like not right, that's you. So just be yourself. And that's what I try to do on all the shows. I do all of them. But the only one I think I messed up about on would have been McIntyre's. Would have been the first one. And Cameron's been on us for the first time. Same with Bull. And I didn't know loads of things by then, what I now know, but the murders and that, you know what I mean? I just knew little bits. And certain things didn't come out then, neither. But the cops giving evidence in court, and there's loads of things to come out yet. Well, what's going on here behind these murder cases? That's what I'll be highlighting on these podcasts over the next few months. We'll probably be concentrating on all the murders and Viv's murder and whatnot. What's going on there? On the big podcast show. And I'll keep harping on about this, but I'll also be pointing out how these crew of killers are also a crew of fucking police agents. Just like Whitey Bulger in America, working for the authorities. And they've used that as part of helping them get away with their murders and that. Tony, you know what my PayPal is. It's PatrickJamesConroy@yahoo.com. But it's on my channel. It's on me, just, you know, when you got on your channel in the description and that. Your about box, about. It's my email and my PayPal. PatrickJamesConroy@yahoo.com. That's my email address and my PayPal address. Who's the hardest man you know, Paddy? Do you know what it is? It's fucking every generation. Do you know what I mean by generation? With every area, you get a hard cunt with every generation, like every 5 or 6 years. You know, people you get to school with, that's your generation. Do you know what I mean? And you get a person every 5 or 6 years, a hard cunt in every area, every generation. I find there are fucking tons of hard people, especially fucking in the northeast. Hard as fuck. No, even in drag, the neat man trying to come on with their wigs on. Zora. They want to just do what street. That's why if they just do what street, man. They've done it now. I've only come on YouTube to defend myself, you know. I didn't come on here, start on them. They've done all these things to me. I've been off social media for years and years, man. I had to come back because of what Humphrey was doing to me. And I keeps coming on here spouting fucking shit like he's never done anything. But anyone who watches him long enough will see through him. He's like Dickie Hickey. He won't admit nothing. Like nothing. He wouldn't even get into discussions near admitting anything. And the more you get to know him, and the more you get the nice background, the more you find out he's a creep. Do you know? And you all know, some people in life, we come across people who are creeps. Not many, but you know, you come across odd ones, don't you? And this is one of them odd fucking ones when you get to know him. And that's his mate who come on there with him, then he's another fucking creep. Upward. Well, a top gadget, I don't know what you mean by that. He's fucked him off. Is in when chair. I know he's fucked him off. He went doing a Clare's Law check on him. Same as women victims. They've went and done that manly woman. They've went and done a Clare's Law check on them, and they've all found out the same as what Run the Fund out. Do you know what I mean? But he'll be saying that these women, these women, this man, that next thing he'll be saying they're making it up. They're cutting it in tapes and fabricating stuff, and it'll be the same as what he says about fucking everybody. But this is what he's went that far and tell that many lies. Everybody can say he's just a narcissistic liar. And that's what's become intrigued. Everybody's intrigued with it. They've never seen out like it in their life. It's a first. Where something like this has happened on TV, sort of thing, because YouTube is TV, it's entertainment. And his numbers has gone up and up and up, and he thinks he's fucked up in there, and he thinks that he's genuinely doing all right. He does. He thinks he's doing all right. He keeps going on about being near side. Because he got his face punched in the last fight. How can he be in the side if your last 2 fights you've getting knocked, you've getting beaten? How can he be the side of anything? I know it's getting late. I'll be getting myself shortly. No, he wasn't a big, huge bloke. No, that's not Jimmy. Didn't drive. He could drive, but he didn't. and he wasn't a big, huge bloke. But he could have a fight. He had a fight with Shady Bulger, and he chinned Shady. Because Jimmy ruled the roast doing the Toon Centre, run the Granger Market area for decades. That's why I used to work as a doorman in the early 80s. It was Jimmy and Jackie Oxley and them who got us a job in the doors as a taverns, because I used to drink with them as a young'un. And Jimmy chinned Shady in a fight. And then Shady, along with one of Bull's mates, the one that fucking held the gun at the boxers, he that neat. Shady and him went and blew the legs off Jimmy Somerville, one leg off Jimmy, and one leg off Bobby Aiken, his mate, my mate. Old mate, I should drink with him for years. So I know them well. So I got charged with them shootings as part of the shootings, the Harrow War. Their cop was in charge of the case, fucking just slipped that fucking star shootings with Jimmy Somerville into my case, just to make sure I was convicted, just to fucking end the case. But it had nothing to do with me. It was, like I said, it was Shady Bulger who done that shooting. And Shady Bulger actually admitted doing that shooting to Bull when they were both in Durham SSU. And the other one who was with him when I bumped into him in Full Sutton, he admitted to me that he'd done it with Shady Bulger. So we know who've done that, done the star shootings with Jimmy Somerville, but it was me who got convicted of them. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just pointing out the reason I got convicted of them shootings, them ones, is because their cop, they done them shootings, and their cop was in charge of my case, and they just slipped that one in just to make sure that was the end of the case for a serious shooting, by getting me convicted of it along with all the other shootings. But Shady Bulger done that, not me. But I got convicted. Right, it's 11 minutes past. I'm going a quarter past. Good look at these fucking clean me fucking glasses. It's been a good night. We had nearly 500 tuned in. We've still got 450 tuned in. Mentioned Jimmy Savile, right? Didn't he, Pierce? Mentioned Jimmy Savile and you, Pierre, Tony. Didn't he? Tony's relentless. Looking that way, Adam Hangard ruined his fucking lives. You know what I mean? Daniel. Adam Hangard ruined watching. I didn't even watch his videos. I've watched 20 minutes of the cookie one, and I had enough of that, really, to be honest. I thought, oh God, isn't that cookie boring? You can tell he's lying, and you can tell Humphries are just say things about bad about this cunt, please. Say things bad about him, and that's all they're after. And he talks about me. He wants to, at least I admit what I did to him. I hate him because of what he done to me and my family. I fucking hate him. But I didn't hate that. Do you know what I mean? He does. Even when on his show was showing that one, went, no, I don't think Paddy's a nonce. And then when he sent Tony Burke a text message on Instagram, was it? Conroy's a nonce. So he says one thing on his front to cover his arse, and then behind the scenes, he says another, you know. He's just a fucking creep. See you in the morning, June. Let's get back to the comments. Sorry for all the comments I've missed because I flipped through Sometimes I flip through 20 or 30 without even reading them because there's that fucking many just to get to the bottom. Good night, Joanne. It'll pick up, it will, once we get some proper guests on and that, and once we learn how to keep these cunts off. There'll be a way of testing them, before you let them on to see who they are. I just need to learn how to work this fucking thing. I had him face to face there, Paul. So what? I didn't want him face to face. I didn't want him to speak to the cunt. I just want to do the due diligence with him. What he's avoiding. So why doesn't he do the due diligence? Instead he coming on yesterday and he had him face to face. Listen, man, I could have had him face to face a long time ago. I didn't want any lies with him. I just want him to answer some of the questions what he's refusing to answer. And I want him to put a few wrongs right what he's done, what I'm entitled, and he's refusing to do it. Why is him and fucking Atwood refusing to do the due diligence check on that paperwork, what they slandered me with? As you sell this, that. Why didn't they sort it out? Why didn't they try and sort it out? Why do they avoid it at all costs? Is it me avoiding it? They've done the damage, no man. They've slandered us. Is it me avoiding it? No, but want to come on, yeah, with wigs on and that, and just what's all that about? These are Freemasons, man. Supposed to be sensible people. Fucking creeps. That's all they are. Right then, yous lot. It's 11:15. I'm gonna love yous and fucking leave yous. And we'll start getting some. I've got Tony coming tomorrow, as you know. We're starting a Dickie Hickey documentary. He's going to start doing a bit of filming tomorrow with some of the victims. So watch out for it. It's going to be a good show. We're all going to be on it, myself included. Taxman, Gary, Carol, and of us. Everybody who's involved. And Danny Christie. And of us, if they want to get involved. You know what I mean? Because it's not just us who have worked against Dickie. You've got like your Humble Dryers and all them other people. It's whoever wants to get involved with the show, really. And the victims. And hopefully, by the end of it, we'll have Dickie Hickey charged with these historical sex offences that he mentions on that tape. Okay, folks? So we'll just stick in, and I'll see you next week. Good night.